you want me to?
I'll let you handle that if that's okay.
All right, that's fine. All right, well, seems we are live. Welcome, everybody, to the factory, number 31, Guilty Gear Strive. I am a co-commentator, Ion Gravity Beam, and here I am with Icedew. Icedew, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing wonderful today. A little bit of a smaller bracket. We had a little bit of a late notice, so I apologize for that, and thank you for remaining flexible with us. Despite the smaller bracket, we still have a pretty fun lineup, so I'm excited to see what kind of sets we got tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a little bit of a smaller bracket, but definitely no lack of good players for sure. Just to name off a few, we got Elucid, Thirsto5, Nelv, Dr. Doom, and a few other players as well that we're definitely going to be seeing here tonight for the factory. And yeah, just waiting as our players get on in here. We already have one of our players up here on the podium. Just going to be waiting for the other. I believe our first set is going to be 20 to 30 Cicadas versus Jembo. See, we've got a Nago in here. I'm unfamiliar with both of these players, so not 100% sure who's going to be on who. Okay, seems Cicadas is the Nago. So we're waiting for Jembo, and we'll be able to get this show on the road.
Nice, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I always feel like it's these like smaller brackets that you have to watch out for, right? Like, you know, with the bigger brackets, you got a lot of players in there of all skill levels, but it's always these smaller brackets that just have these like really tight skill levels of players. Like I don't know about you, but like my local scene's like is kind of in that situation where it's just a lot of the people who have been playing the game for years and years, and the competition's always really really tight in these small brackets.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I mean, a lot of these small brackets do tend to be just a lot of good players looking for more brackets to compete in. So some of the smaller brackets will just have like a lot of really good players that are looking to get just a little bit more tournament experience if they can. And you know, definitely showing that today. I mean, both Elucid and Thirsto have their best placements have been like 9th at TNS, which is absolutely nothing to scoff at. So both, you know, a lot of very good players in here today, even though it is a little on the smaller side. But yeah, smaller brackets definitely doesn't mean worse players for sure. Absolutely got to look out for those.
For sure, and it looks like we'll be getting right at the top 8 here pretty soon, just after 2 rounds here. We got winners round 1s and we got quarterfinals, then we're right back into top 8 from there. I think, yeah, we have is that a top 8 match in round 1 or round 2 actually?
Top 8, we got a couple top 8 qualifiers, but no, the brackets are separated for top 8 here.
Gotcha. Okay, my bad.
Which is very weird. I haven't seen like a bracket B. I haven't seen StarTG make a bracket this way, where some matches, as long as you're in round 2, you'll get top 8 guaranteed. It's just a matter of whether you go into winners or losers, and then others, it's like, all right, well, you got to go back down to losers round 1 now and play another qualifier match. So you know, just it is. I do like how they do it though, because like the people that get buys for round 2 are the ones that will have to go into the loser side of qualifiers before getting into top 8. When if you're in round 1 and you go into round 2, then you would be guaranteed top 8. So I definitely like how that's put out. I just haven't seen StarTG do it like this before, but yeah, very very nice stuff.
For sure, yeah, and it's likely just kind of the default formatting that we have for this bracket. You know, usually accommodating for a larger amount of players, and it helps a lot with looking at a bracket. I have ran brackets where there's no top 8 section, and you just kind of have to hope and pray that you're looking at the right match. Like I just a few weeks ago, I almost called a wrong match onto stream because I misread the player names because of just how many players were on that bracket.
Oh no!
It's like a nearly a 30-person bracket at like a regional. I'm like, okay, I think this is the right names. Nope, it was not the right people.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen sometimes, unfortunately. But
yeah,
you know, gotta keep it rolling.
Pretty much.
It's gotta be like whoopsie daisies, and then carry on.
Basically, so you just kind of gotta roll with it. You know, whenever you TO, especially if you're like TOing by yourself in these big brackets,
Yeah.
It gets a little bit difficult to keep track of.
You gotta play it off a bit. You gotta be like, oh, see, I called the wrong players up on purpose. I had to test you to see if you knew that you were supposed to go up.
For sure,
That
of course.
Yeah, all intentional, perfectly calculated.
Right.
Just trying to see where Jembo is at. It seems like Jembo is not responding at the moment. So we might have to give Jembo a DQ and move on if they don't show up in a moment.
Jimbo, no.
It's very unfortunate, but that would just mean moving right on into the next set.
We could probably call Dr. Doom Melody. Most likely would be my bet, but we'll see what the TO wants to decide to do with that. So.
Oh, okay. We got a response from Jembo.
Oh, there we go.
Jembo is alive.
There's life.
All right, we just gotta wait for them to pull up onto the pull up all English, man. Would you be surprised? Would you be shocked if I told you that English was my first language?
I mean, no, I get you. Don't worry.
Doesn't it don't really matter, does it? English is kind of messed up all the same. I'm actually a professional English speaker. I get paid for speaking English every day.
I
Kind of
wish.
cool like that.
Oh my goodness, it's... See, the worst thing about trying to do like anything whenever you're... Okay, so I'm dyslexic, right? So trying to like read names whenever I'm calling matches is a nightmare. So there's been times where I'm like trying to read a name. I'll pull another player aside and like, can you pronounce this name for me? Before I call it out completely wrong.
I mean, I feel like that's not even just like a being dyslexic thing, because I feel like part of the problem with English is it's so much easier to be dyslexic with English just because of how
That's
complex
fair.
it is,
Yeah.
and how all over the place it is with its constant rule breaking. Like, I mean, obviously there are people that can't really test it because they don't speak other languages, but there are probably some languages out there that you could read perfectly fine. It's just English specifically. English makes me feel like I'm dyslexic, and I'm not.
Right.
I'm not dyslexic at all. But sometimes I can't read things, or I can't pronounce things correctly because it's just all over the place. So I feel like dyslexia with specifically English is definitely common because of that. But I mean, on the topic of languages, I'm assuming English is your first language. Do you know any others? Do you plan on learning any? Is there any that you are interested in learning?
German.
Which one?
Deutsch.
Oh,
Es ist
really?
nicht so gut, aber ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
I was not expecting that. I have no idea what you said, but I'm gonna pretend that I knew exactly what you said.
Basically, all I just said was my German's not that great, but I speak a little bit.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know any other languages, but I do want to learn Japanese. I think Japanese is a really cool language that I want to learn at some point.
For sure, yeah. Either way, going right into the match, we got Anji Nago for our first round. I am not too familiar with this match. We're gonna go ahead and start with the immediate low on there. We're gonna go ahead and try to get some Beyblade, spinning all the bursts all around, spinning in, spinning out.
Yeah, you know the vibes, you know how it is. 2030 Cicadas calling out a big backdash from Jembo, though. And we're going to get a huge parry super. Going to be allowing Jembo to escape the corner here. Cicadas at full blood, which is very scary if you get hit. Got to try and keep them at bay. But they're kind of in on you at the moment. Jembo trying to find a mash out, but not going to be finding it, Spear. Is that going to be death? Is.
6H, 6H, 6H. It's always optimal. I hear Naga players complain about it all the time, where their only optimal is always just 6H.
I mean, it is a very, very high damaging button, especially at high blood, as most of his H numbers are. So 6H does just that much more damage in comparison to the others. And speaking of high blood, Cicada's already at high blood. Oh, we dead already? Oh, so close.
Not a matchup you want to be caught matching in, especially in neutral of all places. We are going to block the reversal super, however, we take the hard knockdown of 2K2D. Reverse into the corner, we got some butterfly pressure going. Gotta go ahead and get that Fujin mix started. Going for a low, looking for a high.
Okay, Jumbo here, you gotta be very careful not to mess up, and there it is. Cicada's able to find the 2S that they needed to clip Jembo and secure the first match. Definitely a very hard situation to be in if you're Jembo there, but you know, Jembo almost making it work out, almost getting the comeback there. But yeah, as you said, especially when Nago's at high blood, just mashing is not something you want to be really caught doing, especially if it's especially on a frame trap. You got to be very careful before you press buttons against Nago.
For sure, Nago's not a character you can be caught just like... You cannot stop paying attention against Nago, because if the Nago player is paying attention and they hit that H button right at the right spot, you're getting blown up and probably sent to the corner for a lot of damage, even with just 1 or 2 buttons. Like, he's called the one-shot button for a reason, but Jimbo laying on the pressure here, gonna go ahead and force the cicadas to spin the burst. Like, take the throw.
Oh, Jembo going in with the gold burst. Gonna be getting caught by the backdash though. Cicada's trying to get a little bit of a turn going. Gonna be getting caught by the DP yet again. Cicada's having Jembo stuck in the corner. Needing to play a little patient, but the 5H will connect, and that is all Cicada's needs to be able to secure the round.
Yeah, these cicadas have been really watching to focus on whenever Jimbo is actually just kind of playing a little bit too impatient here. Just kind of trying to capitalize on the anxiety that Jimbo has just by the presence of this Nagoriyuki. You know, it's waiting for Jimbo to press a button before just blowing him up with one big H button.
Yeah, absolutely, and Cicadas is succeeding at that very well right now, I would say. And we're going to be getting a throw on the spin there. Jembo not going to be able to get much of what they wanted. Great PRC, not able to find the conversion. Now Jembo has a little bit of some pressure going to be going on here. Great blocks from Cicadas, trying to steal their turn back. Not much they can do on such low blood, though. And we're going to get a pop. Jembo wasn't looking!
No, this is not what you want to see in this situation, especially whenever you've been getting blown up by these H buttons all night. You have to pay attention to that bar, or else you're just not really going to get the punch you can. Go ahead, spin the deflect shield, spin as much blood as we can. Go ahead and get that stopper and take the throw, and we're going to go ahead and get a second game in this set.
Even though Cicadas was down at 1 HP, they had absolutely no fear and went in with full confidence against Jembo and was able to secure the second match. And now Cicadas is up 2-0. But I do got to wonder. I wonder why it's like 20 to 30 Cicadas. You know, it's like they're not sure exactly. It's just like around that, around there. It's like 20 to 30 Cicadas, but not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, my bet is like 23 right now. It could be 23, 24, depending on who's paying attention. But, you know, the combined brain power of these cicadas is putting in a lot of work if we get another burst bait here.
I like to think.
Wall.
I like to think of it as like the better Cicadas is doing, the more Cicadas there are, and like 30 is like maximum power. You know what I mean? I like with how Cicadas is going right now. I mean, Cicadas just went on set point on a perfect. We're looking at probably like 27 Cicadas right now.
Yeah, I think we're approaching 28. Can we make it 29 cicadas within this round? I mean, like, that defense is looking like 29 cicadas really paying attention there.
Absolutely, this is looking very bad for Jembo. We're gonna be getting the blood pop. Going for the burst immediately. Cicada's not able to recover in time to block. This could actually be a big opportunity for Jembo, but gonna be getting caught by the Wake Up 5H instead. And Cicadas taking the set. This is what I was talking about with Cicadas having absolutely no fear. Just absolutely no fear. If Jembo pressed any button there, Cicadas died. But they decided to press 5H on Wake Up, and that massive gamble paid off and won them the set. That was the 31st Cicada right there, Squanto. You're right. That was the
31st Cicada. True. Like, okay, I feel like that was meant to be a Wake Up reversal super, because I know Nago's baseball super is on the H button.
Is that a reversal though? I didn't think that one was a reversal.
I thought it was a reversal. Nago players, check me on that.
Yeah, can we get some confirmation in the chat? I'm not a Nago player. I'm just like pretty sure it's not, but like I could be wrong. Cause like I know for a fact his S super is a reversal, but like, see, I feel like it wouldn't be, because I feel like that super being a reversal is kind of messed up. Even though it's like it is a massive gamble for him, it is still like you get hit and you just die. Like,
yeah.
Realistically, if you're far enough into the round where the Nago's blood popped, you're probably at low enough health to get one shot by that super.
Most likely, yeah.
It is a reversal? Oh.
Frame on bone, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was wrong. My bad. I didn't think that would be a reversal, but you know, I guess Nago. See, people are always talking about like these characters that are like the gambling characters. Nago's the
right.
character. Let's be honest. He's gambling so much blood, and the higher blood he gets, the higher risk he's at, but also the higher damage he gets to do. So it's really just constant high risk, high reward for both players when Nago's on the screen.
For sure, and it's a lot of just like it's resource evaluation is really what it is. It's how much mileage can I get out of my blood spending, and how well can I maintain this level of blood without overspending, and how quickly do I actually want to go up the levels? Do I want to keep my blood low so that way I can save some special moves, so that I can get maybe like a Beyblade, or try to sneak in a frame trap with the DP, or do I want to focus on having long H buttons and focusing on these like big hits and big damage? And that was kind of something that we saw the Cicadas doing here in that set, was focusing on trying to get that blood high as possible before trying to really focus on getting those big hits in.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, yeah, it being 21 frame startup, I guess that means you can also just like press a pretty decently sized button and still be fine on startup against that super. So, no, it may be a reversal, but seemingly not a very good one. But yeah, anyway, we're going to be going on to our next set. We got, I think it's pronounced Milady. That could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we do also have Dr. Doom up here as well. I'm probably just going to be referring to them as Millo. I feel like that's pretty nice. But yeah, I saw them in Asuka. I was thinking it was going to be an Asuka, but no, we're going to be getting the swap to Bedman. So we're going to be getting the Bedman versus Nago here. Definitely a very interesting matchup, and one that I don't think I've seen before, actually.
I've seen it a little bit, but it's funny to see that we're already on the second Nago of the night.
Right? This is the Nago bracket, apparently.
But people love Nagoriyuki, it's true.
I mean, hey, as far as top tiers go, I much prefer Nago than whatever we had last night, personally.
I think Nago's cool, but that's just because I'm an extra player.
That's valid. I do also think Nago is cool, but you know, Mello over here trying to put on display why Bedman is also pretty cool and doing a pretty good job at that. Going to be connecting with the tap dust and securing the first round against Dr. Doom.
Nice little overhead, using that air pressure successfully to scare Dr. Doom into being a little bit more patient than he really needs to be.
Really good dagger pressure from Doom, though. Going to be keeping Mello in the corner with the 2H. Going to be connecting with the 2K, 2D. Big mash on Wicca from Mello. Not going to be working out. Just 1 HP left, and the DP round start is going to connect. Dr. Doom able to find the correct combo in order to be able to kill, and we're going to be going into round 3.
Yeah, that's a really strong response here from Dr. Doom. Just a complete perfect after the first round. We're going to go ahead and get that pressure going. Mello trying to really just find these gaps on Dr. Doom's pressure, but Dr. Doom recognizing that Mello's ready to mash in these and is willing to spin the blood where they can.
Unfortunately, Doom making a little minor spacing error on the 5H there, but happens sometimes. The big 2H counter hit going to be allowing Dr. Doom to push Mello up into the corner. We're going to be baiting out the reversal super and the burst at the same time. And that is going to be Dr. Doom taking the first match just before blood popping. Look at that blood gauge. That almost was a pop, but Dr. Doom in the nick of time was able to secure the kill and take the first round, or take the first match.
And it's really just the blood meter awareness that really sets apart different Nago players. You know, there's Nago players who are willing to just kind of hit buttons and hope for the best, and then there's players who can really actually just count every single special that they do, even just based without a numerical value. They can just count that blood meter. They know when they're going to pop, when they're not going to pop, and how much they can spend. It's that kind of level of play that really sets different Nago players apart.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And I mean, like, I competed in the bracket not too long ago where I fought Doom and another Nago, and Doom was the Nago that just never really blood popped. I think throughout the entire set, Doom never popped once, and the other Nago was they were popping constantly. So definitely, good blood gauge management is definitely sets apart a lot of the Nago players.
Spending the burst to keep the corner pressure up as much as we can. Do not want to give Dr. Doom any chance to get back into neutral. We want to keep this pressure up and going, but we are going to find a nice little IP to interrupt that pressure. We're going to get the Cork Stopper in to save on the blood here. We are in that blue, so we are going to be restoring some blood here, but looks like we're going to pop. The Cork wasn't enough, and we are going to be... Oh, not quite. We don't get the full conversion. This is bad. This is really bad. We have to spend it. The reverse is too far away. Ivy is gonna cut straight through that. Does not care at all.
Oh no! I guarantee Mello thought that the Far Slash would kill him, that they didn't have to do anything after that, and that tiny error just cost them the entire round. That is so tragic. And now Dr. Doom kind of just running over Mello in this round at the moment, keeping them pinned into the wall. And with you have burst, but how are you going to be able to use it when you're just one hit away from death? And there it is. Dr. Doom going to be quickly securing the second match of the set, taking it 2-0 so far.
It's in those situations where you just kind of begin to panic and you're like, oh no, what I did, what happened? I should have won that. I really should have won that. And then you get into the next round and it just doesn't, you have to be able to focus up and really kind of recalibrate for that next round. There's no time for breaks and no time to really double think, to second guess yourself in those situations. And Mello just kind of taking a second to breathe, recalibrate it here between these two games. You know, you're down 2 and you can make the comeback. The games have been close so far. Definitely, I can see a world where Mello gets the reverse 3-0 here, but you have to focus in a situation like this, especially against such a powerful opponent.
Yo, absolutely. Being able to keep your cool and stay calm under pressure is one of the best things that you can do. Not only just like in fighting games, but in life as a whole. Definitely being able to stay cool and calm under pressure helps quite a bit. And we do see Mello, after doing a little bit of thinking, ended up swapping over to the Unica. So we're gonna be getting Unica into Nago now. We're gonna see how this character swap works out for Mello, whether or not it'll be the set defining change or not.
I mean, sometimes you just need that reset of character. Whenever, you know, just hopping back and hitting rematches is enough. You need that changing character. It's not even like a matchup thing, you know. It's just I need a recalibration and need to throw my opponent off. And hopefully we'll see what works.
Yeah, it can also be a bit of a brain refresher as well. Reset your mindset, and hopefully that could work out for Mello here. Though Dr. Doom still going to be starting off the round. Still going to be starting off the round with the first blood here. Going to be pushing Mello up into the corner. Not going to be getting the burst bait out this time, but the J-S going to be sniping Mello out of the air. Amazing DP bait from Doom. Not quite going to be able to find the wall break, but the strike throw situation is going to be very scary to deal with at 1 HP, but Mello is going to be able to find their way out of the corner here.
If we want to take this game, and we have to figure out how to play some defense here, but we're going to get interrupted with a quick little 2P. Take the rounds, Doom on set points.
Definitely a very scary situation to be in if you're Mello. Just one round away from losing the entire set. Definitely not a situation you want to be in, but definitely got to stay calm under this pressure. And now Mello going to be getting a little something going here, trying to push Doom up into the corner. Trying to bait out a throw, but Doom with the JH going to be connecting, and now we're going to be going back into mid-screen. Oh, the trade on the DP not going to be working out in Mello's favor, unfortunately.
We are going to find that counter hit Beyblade here. We don't build just enough meter to get the kill here. We do have burst, but we're just going to go ahead and swing that DP in. Dr. Doom running away with it, 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely great stuff from Doom there. Mello put up as best a fight as they could. Unfortunately, was not going to be enough, but that's not going to be the end for Mello. Mello does still have their losers run. Might still see them in top 8 if they're able to make it out of the qualifiers, but yeah, for now, unsure as to what we're going to be doing for the next set, because the other set we had on stream is not ready. So let me see what's going on there.
Looks like we're waiting for Skyfer and I also don't know how to read that name, I'm sorry.
I don't know either. That's not even just like a dyslexia moment. I have no idea how that name is supposed to be pronounced.
Goddamn Nago broken, says Dr. Doom in chat. Yeah, Nago's. Let's talk about how good Nago is this patch really quickly. Like, we've got a lot of interesting. I don't want to say like change up in the top tiers, but because it's been Nago, Leo, Heavy Chaos for such a long time, but Inago didn't really receive any notable nerfs, I would say. At least considering the fact that he got an entire new move that really changes the way that that he just is able to work around that blood meter. And Dr. Doom was making good use of it during that set, where he would just kind of put the cork in the blood meter and just really go to town on Melody in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me one moment, please.
No worries. Mago will never leave top 5. Yeah, this is unfortunately true. There's just some characters that like Arxis really just doesn't want to leave top 5. Time to spread my propaganda. I think Chip has been like really, really good forever, and I think Chip is really, really good right now. Like, I mean, did they really need to get him the alphabet cancels? Like, are we being for real right now? I don't know. I just
Listen, in my professional opinion, it looks cool, and
It
as
looks
long as
cool.
I'm not dealing with it, that's all that matters.
I'm dealing with it. I'm gonna cry.
Actually, I did deal with it, but it was still cool, and I still thought it was cool, so it is what it is. Marvello gonna get his shooters on you, watch out.
I mean, like, yeah, all I have to do is tune to rank, and there's like 10,000 Chip players all over the place. Nago, Leo, Chip, Leo, and Leo. True.
Outside of maybe Leo, I feel like the top 5 at the moment is the most healthy it's been in a while. Like especially with Happy Chaos finally gone.
Yeah,
from
I'd
top
say
5.
so.
I think some people still think Chaos is top 5, but I don't think Chaos is top 5 anymore. I do think that Chaos is more obnoxious than he was before.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but he is no longer Brokey top 1, so that's a W in my books. Yeah, like as far as top characters go, I really like Nago and Chip as characters. I don't really mind them being top characters at all, and Milia too. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people also think that Milia is top 5 at the moment. I also don't mind that. I also love Milia, so I am perfectly fine with where the top 5 is at the moment. Some characters are definitely maybe a little overtuned and could be tuned down a little bit, especially Leo Whitefang, but you know.
Yeah, like I think this is a good patch overall. I just really wish it feels like whenever your landlord just like comes in and paints over everything, like it feels like we got like some spiders under the paint, whenever you go and you see like a spider, it's like, oh, that needs to be changed or removed, and they didn't pay attention to that. But everything else looks good.
Yeah, I like one of the biggest changes that I am still not the biggest fan of is the close slash change. I understand what they were trying to do with it, but close slash feels terrible right now. Like it feels.
I have some thoughts on that.
It feels horrendous. Like I feel like I feel like close slashes were a little busted as anti-airs, and they should have been nerfed a little bit. I feel like the hitboxes should have been reduced a little bit, but they cut them in half. Though these do not there are some crazy hitboxes. Like if you look at Nago's hitbox, his blade there's no hitbox where his blade is anymore. The little what's it called? The lines that come from Nago's blade don't even have a hitbox, bro. Like it's like all the way down at his ankles. What are we doing with these hitboxes?
No, for sure. I mean, like Axel has like, oh my gosh, have you seen Axel's later frames of the close slash?
Not his later frames. No, I don't think Deathloop shows those.
Oh my goodness, it's like 2 pixels. I'm not even exaggerating. It's 2 pixels.
That's absurd. That's
Like,
actually
I'm gonna be
insane.
honest, like I don't mind too much because I still have 2S, and ultimately I think Axel gets. So the one thing that I like about the close slash change is like, there were some characters where you just like hop over them and then the opponent just like starts mashing close slash because they have hardly any recovery on close slash and you can't really do any air action, so you can't contest on your landing. But now jumping feels a lot more interactable in my opinion. So.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And I do want to come back to this topic, but for now, we have the roar. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Now I'm just gonna the arc. I don't know. We have this Axel player and we have a Lucid. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I'm going to butcher it if I try to. Unless someone can give me an explanation on how to pronounce it, I'm probably just gonna refer to you as the Axel because nothing else sounds right. I apologize. But right now, it seems like Lucid is going to be taking the first round, and yeah, sealing it very quickly.
Now see, I have played Lucid a lot in this matchup, and absolute nightmare. Lucid is a magician in this matchup, right? I mean, it changed a little bit between the patches, so and I haven't fought Lucid on the new patch, but Lucid really knows how to just kind of RPS against Axel, especially in neutral, and really understands the way to whiff punish Axel, because Mappa Hunch, you can't just throw out Mappa Hunch willy-nilly anymore. It's minus on every distance. So that means Slayer doesn't just like win right away on interactions. But it is still an incredibly strong whiff punish tool, but no. We're gonna go ahead and take a round here, even up the score. Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, for sure. Big 6P from the Axel over here. Going to be, unfortunately, going to be getting caught by the JH though from Elucid. Going to have to use the burst in order to stay safe. But Elucid's still going to be keeping up the pressure strong. The cross-up pile bunker going to be coming in from the top ropes there. Trying to stay safe with the BRC. Elucid trying to get in, going to be getting caught by the back throw incident. And we are just going for all of the back throws. All of the back throws are coming out today. But Elucid wanting to stay on top of those back throws. Amazing Mappa Hunch punish from Elucid there. And that is going to be Elucid securing the first match. Also, I'm looking at how you guys are trying to tell me to pronounce this. And I still have no idea. Is it Antirichen? That was so butchered. That was so awful. I give up. Does that sound right? Is that right? Nell, was that good? Was that?
Aurora. Okay, understood. We're calling her Aurora.
How am I supposed to know? Okay, leave me alone. Look at that word and tell me that I'm supposed to know how to pronounce that by just looking at that. All right, it's not my fault. Also, we'll just refer to you as Aurora. Thank you for clearing that up. Yes, Lord. All right, it's Aurora. Thank you. Hey, don't worry about it, Nell. We're carrying on. We're going on to the set. I'm done with this.
Nice little counter hit. Close slash there for the wall break. We're going to go ahead and get the Super Mappa Hunch hard knockdown. This is kind of a scary situation to be in if you're Aurora.
Yeah, absolutely. Just one wrong move and you're done for. The cross-up Master's Hammer is going to connect. Elucid very swiftly taking the first round of this match here.
You know, Axel has a really entertaining option select to do against Slayer on defense. You can actually just 2k, and then if the 2k whiffs, you immediately buff for Rainwater. But it's a little bit difficult to pull off. We'll see if Aurora can manage anything. We're going to go ahead and spin the 50 meter for the wire sheet. Get us a little bit of space in this corner. We really don't want Elucid to come up on us, and that buff on the Winter Mantis recovery is coming in clutch here. Not going to be able to get a full punch. We are going to find the 2k for the hard knock, and we force Elucid to spin the burst to keep up the pressure. And the overhead connect is going to get a full conversion here. Oh no!
Oh no! The pile bunker, the pile bunker loops, unfortunately going to be dropping for Elucid there. Those combos are not only much weirder to do in this patch, but also generally much harder. They got rid of so many of the auto-timed loops, and a lot of them are manually timed now, on top of like the manually timings being very specific. So it is definitely very unfortunate to see, but like I feel like it's kind of a problem if even Elucid's having a hard time getting all the pile bunker loops out. I feel like we got to change something about that. But you know, regardless, Elucid still doing very well here. Looking like this might be the end of the match for Aurora here, and that is going to be Elucid now up 2-0 over Aurora.
You know, I was kind of sitting here and wondering, like, who is this Axel that is doing so well? I've never heard of Anthony Cheatham. I'm like, oh, it's Aurora. That makes sense. Aurora putting up a good fight, but Elucid just a little bit of an edge here in this matchup. You know, improved matchup for Axel, but it's still a Lucid that you have to get through.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I just looked at how Aurora put the name. Is it Anti-Ticton? Is that it? Anti-Ticton? That sounds better. That sounds a lot better. Did I get it? Chat, did I get it? Am I good?
Did we do it? Are we good commentators, chat?
Did I pass English? It's probably not even English, I'll be honest. It might be like another language.
Possibly. There's a May player at my local whose tag is Cherokee for May.
Wait, sorry, I was reading chat. What'd you say?
Oh, no worries. There's a May player at my local who whose tag is the Cherokee word for May.
Oh, okay, that's really cool.
It's pretty fun.
It's the most correct you guys have been, better than Ant Teach. That's fair enough. Okay, if that's not how you pronounce it, then I give up. That was the best take you're getting out of me. Aurora, unfortunately, might be dying here. That might be the end of the set, and that is going to be a Lucid taking it 3-0. Gonna be moving on to top 8 winner side, though I do believe. Why did StarGG take me out of the bracket? Put me back in there. Yep. So Aurora is still going to be making it in top 8 as well. Just going to be on the loser side. So both players here able to successfully make it into top 8, and as soon as we have our entire top 8 winner side filled out, almost loser side, we're just waiting for one. Yeah, so it seems over here in the top 8, we're gonna have a Lucid versus Thirsto, and Nell versus Dr. Doom. Oh, the Yokai team kill. It's always gotta happen. That's our winner side for top 8. On our loser side, we have Aurora versus Jembo, and 20 to 30 cicadas versus whoever wins between Mello and Skyfer. So almost got our entire top 8 filled out here.
How many cicadas do you think made it in the top 8 here?
Gonna be seeing who we are gonna be getting up into the stream first. I imagine we'd probably be doing Nelv and Doom since a Lucid just went. Just gonna have to see what our TO does.
For sure. I'm excited to get into this. A lot of good matches to unpack here. Sorry, GG, can you please work for me? Please? Pretty please?
That's so real. It never wants to do that. There was like a bracket a few days ago that I was trying to compete in, and StarGG was having a seizure or something because every time I clicked on a set or a set finished and it like reloaded that, it finished loading like the set score, it would just completely reset the entire bracket on my screen. So back to before any of the sets had even started, and it did that every time. I had to refresh the bracket page that day so many times. It was so obnoxious.
What a pain.
Also, please go easy. Nah, no, this ain't no charity, bro. You gotta give it your best if you want to win. Also very surprised I did not get rolled by a Lucid. A Lucid is very good, and you did very well against a Lucid. So yeah, you should be proud. Lucid is a very, very strong player.
It looks like we're waiting on one more Lucid match. Okay, it's Melody and Skyfer is what it looks like. Back in the losers for the last spot of top 8. Let's check the Discord to see who all is getting called up real quick. Show me your secret stream queue channel. Doesn't look like we have anybody on the queue at the moment, although I'm presuming we will be streaming through all the top 8, correct?
Yeah, I would imagine we are going to be streaming all of top 8.
Perfect.
That does tend to be how it goes around here.
Indeed.
I mean, I don't want to miss any of the top 8 sets personally. I'm sure none of the people at home wanna miss any of those.
Yeah, it does look like we may have said this already, but it does look like it's going to be Nell and Doom up first. This will be a fun match because it'll be Nago.
There is no way, Nelv. Nelv, I hate you. Why would you do this to me? Why are you so mean to me?
No, what are
Listen,
you doing? What happened?
it was one move that I can't pronounce. Come on.
Oh no, what move was it?
No, it was, sorry, it was a word.
Oh, the name. Oh,
it
you're
was-
still not letting that go. I find it funny that they're giving you a hard time, but not me.
Well, I was the
I'm-
one
I'm
that
no
said
better.
Aunt. I was the one that said Aunt Titty Chin. You were just over here like, yep. So, you know,
This is my new tag.
you gotta address me by it. You want me? You know what? If you want me to refer to you as Aunt Titty Chin, I got you. I will do that. That is how I will refer to you if you so wish me to.
It's like aunts or ants. You know, that's the next question.
Well, considering how Nelv has it spelled, I'm guessing it's ants.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't even realize it was in the. It was the strive tag.
All right. Well, Nelv said I have to refer to them as Aunt Titty Chin in this match, so that's how I'm going to be referring to them.
Understood.
I'm very curious if you're gonna have me do it throughout the whole tournament, or if it's just gonna be this set. But we're gonna find out. Either way, both players immediately gonna be spending all of their burst. Dr. Doom gonna be trying to find their way out of the corner here, being pretty successful. Aunt Titty Chin with the huge 2D counter hit though. Gonna be going into the pile bunker loops, taking Dr. Doom all the way into the wall, and the super for the wall break didn't really need a positive bonus with the 100 meter, and Dr. Doom so low on health. Just one hit's all it takes, and the 2D coming, or the 2D, the tap dust coming through, and that is going to be the first round to Aunt Titty Chin.
Yeah, looking good on this opening explosive plays, but we are gonna play the throw on the Master's Hammer. Counter hit 2H just to start us something really nice here. You go ahead and take the pile bump for the hard knockdown, get the corner low. I'm just mind if you cannot be taking another turn there. We are likely going to be taking the corner. Not quite going to spend the meter for the wall break just yet. Spend as much blood as we can, try to focus up, get the 6 H's on block to restore that blood and keep ourselves at level 3. Spend a bunch to get some space here, but it's not going to matter when you're up against Nago. And we are going to get the hit with the Mappa Hunch.
Dr. Doom keeping the pressure up against Aunt Titty Chin in the corner here, making it very hard for them to find a way out of the corner, and the throw bait from Dr. Doom gonna be securing the second round here. We're gonna be going into round number 3.
Throws are so punishing in this patch. You just miss something and you just explode for it. It's you kind of have to reprogram yourself to really focus on either just fuzzy jumping or just backdashing.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely with throw PRC being gone, fuzzy jumps definitely got buffed in the process. But you know, fuzzy jumps always were pretty good, so it's not too crazy a change. They are gonna be seen a little bit more than before. And this is not looking great for Doom. Okay, we didn't get the pop, so Doom is mostly fine, but does still have to return to neutral. Both players kind of having to play very patient. Amazing whiff punish from Aunt Titty Chin here, and the pile bunker going to be sealing it out. That is going to be match number 1 to Aunt Titty Chin.
Not even a chance to burst there. That pile bunker just packing in so much of a punch in that situation where we're just gonna focus on these two characters are just such high damage characters where, you know, you might get like 1 or 2 bursts every set, but even then it's rare.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, if you don't mind, I'm gonna leave this match to you. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I apologize, but give me just a moment.
Don't worry, chat, you're with me. Wahahaha. You're all now my captives. Can you all say, actually, can you all be nice to, Ion? Ion's been having a really hard time. They called, Aunt Titty Chin is, who does that, right? Can we all say sorry to, Ion for, making fun of them for calling somebody Aunt Titty Chin? Can we all be nice for just a second there? Big counter hit here. Gonna go ahead and send Dr. Doom through the wall with the Super Mappa Hunch. Taking the hard knockdown, Dr. Doom has 50 meter to work with. And this is Naga, but we are on that level 2 bloodings right now. You find the throw, this could be huge. You know, the counter trying to look for a 2H, but this should be just enough to break the wall for the round here. Bit of an aggressive round start here from Ant. City Chen is going to pay off with his 2S frame traps into Pile Bunker meterlessly. Campbell paying off in that situation. We do find the anti-air 5 here with the counter plate and the wall break. Gordon's going to 50 meter, get that hard knockdown. And on the plus strings here, that 2P is not going to be enough. That 5K of rescale, even despite being in minus in that situation. Gonna go into the 50 meter, try to keep yourself safe, but not going to be enough to escape the 3-frame throw. OTG gonna be able to secure the round after a nice little 2K2D.
All right, and TD Chin is not throwing. I came back to make sure that they weren't they weren't throwing, but it seems it's all right. So getting into round 3 here, Dr. Doom gonna be sniping and TD Chin out from the air there. Not gonna be able to kill here, but TD Chin at just basically 1 health, one error is all it takes. It's gonna be getting caught by the 6H. That is Dr. Doom gonna be tying up the set 1-1. Also, why did we change Nel's name on the scoreboard to Ant Titty Chin?
It's very, very important.
Why did we do this?
It is very important.
Oh, I'm never gonna live this down. Nel's gonna come back like 10 factories from now while I'm commentating and be like, hey, you remember that one time you said Ant Titty Chin? I'm like, oh my god.
It's, I asked for chat to apologize to you about this.
Are you actually gonna be going into other brackets with that? I gotta, after this match, I gotta know if you're gonna keep that, like, genuinely as your tag for the next, like, few brackets you play in, because that would be so fire.
We have to commit to the bid, it's incredibly important.
I need to hear other commentators refer to you as Ant Titty Chin. He's so good. What else is good, though, is Dr. Doom doing their best to keep Ant Titty Chin at bay. A huge 5H already taking like 40% off in that one hit. We are going for all the lows. The 6H OTG is going to be enough for Doom to be able to secure the round there.
Why do people complain about access buttons? Nago buttons are right there. Like, who needs a button zoner whenever you have Nago, right? I mean, you got good pressure, you got good range, you got good damage. It's, doesn't really matter though, is Ant Titty Chin really laying in the damage here. But go ahead and, oh, yep, you should be dead here. 100 meter. Nice little counter hit on that overhead to open up that conversion. Slayer has a lot more options here after these follow-ups. It's much less of the Nyx character, more so just a frame trap strike throw character.
Yeah, absolutely. You see Ant Titty Chin going to be keeping the pressure up against Doom here, pushing them into the corner. Doom does have burst to work with, but doesn't want to use it too willy-nilly, as they do successfully find their way out. But the 2H counter, it's going to be enough for Doom to make the decision to use the burst there. And Titty Chin, I believe, using Deflect Shield to catch landing frames. Pretty smart, didn't want to get caught there. That would have been very devastating, especially when you're fighting Nago. Dr. Doom at just 1 health here, and the JK from the heavens is going to connect, and it is going to allow Ant Titty Chin to go up 2-1 against Doom.
I can't take this seriously.
Nelv, I gotta know, are you gonna keep your name as Ant Titty Chin for other brackets? Is that what you mean by it's your new tag? Like you're genuinely keeping this?
Who's Nelv? Who's Nelv?
You're right, Ant Titty Chin. Are you keeping that as your name? Is that your like? Can you actually make that? Can you make that your legal name? Can you like change your name legally to Ant Titty Chin? Maybe after Combo Breaker.
Imagine going up to a judge and being yeah, I want to legally change my name to Ant Titty Chin.
That's a baller name right there, though. Like you hear that name and you gotta salute them. Like that's like mad respect.
Like you went through all the legal trouble, you paid the fees and everything to get your name changed to Ant Titty Chin.
Yeah, exactly. Also, a very nice conversion.
That's
from
cute. I like
Chin
that.
Did a good amount of damage too, and forcing the burst out of Doom. Doom already at very low health. Might have wanted to use the burst there, but still opted to regardless. And we're going to be going into Bloodsucking Universe.
putting on the pressure here, trying to get the cork plug here, but the start of it's just a little bit too slow. Anthony Chin had a chance to come back, but we are going to throw the cross up from the Dandy stack. Spin the meter, take the 2S for the knockout.
That was a very nice throw on the Dandy step from Doom there. That actually kind of surprised me. I don't know if anyone heard, but I audibly gasped when I heard that. I was not expecting that. But either way, Doom keeping Ant Chin up in the corner here. Big 6H counter hit. Gonna be going through the wall. Are you dead?
Boom.
You're dead! You die! Oh my god!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's what I'm saying, Ant Chin.
You know, maybe you should just, I don't know, just play better, I don't know.
True.
Yeah, die.
Who's Nelv? Yeah, I have no idea. They're probably smelly though. Start bringing garlic to brackets.
What, you hunting vampire? Oh, right. I for some reason I didn't get the joke of Nagoriki being a vampire.
They're both vampires. These are both.
Oh, oh my. I'm very smart. Don't worry.
Fun
I'm very good at getting humor.
Fun lore fact for people who don't know: Slayer was the one that made Nago a Knightless.
This is true.
Very cool stuff.
They're
Yeah,
both
this
old,
is like mentee on mentor action here.
pretty much. Even funnier, Slayer did it on a whim because he was bored.
That's so real though. If I was like one of the most powerful beings in existence and just kind of living forever, I too would just turn someone into a Knightless for the hell of it.
Yeah, I think like Slayer was like walking across like a battlefield and just found Nagoriki like just about to die on the battlefield and was like, nah.
Like you get you.
You want immortality? No, not really. That sounds painful. Too bad.
Too bad. That's awesome. I'm saying no to immortality when you're on the brink of death. I feel like not too many people would say no to that though. I mean, I feel like survival instincts would kick in and they'd be like, yes, please.
Maybe so, but you know. Ooh, survival instincts kicking in with that burst though.
And Chin kind of goated with it.
Shout out Ant Chin. Who's this
Literally.
new Slayer named Ant Chin on the streets?
Right? They're kind of cracked. Also, was that a win? Was that the win, or was that game 5? Was that the win?
That was
I
game 5, yeah.
saw the scores were tied up 2-2. And I didn't realize. Well, I guess that means Ant Chin's moving on. Moving on to winners finals. Not going to be the end of Doom though, as they are going to be going on down into losers quarters. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff to Ant Chin.
A very fun set. Though I guess next up we have Elucid and Thirst to 5.
Ant Chin prevails, he says in the Discord.
Walking up on the Eno with the Kyle Kisuke.
I'm getting word from a very certain somebody that Elucid devoured dinner at lightning speeds to be here on stream on time. So, literally, that's so real. But yeah, so we got Elucid versus Thursto here, and Elucid opting to go Kai into the you know, we all know that Elucid's best character is generally Slayer, but Elucid can play just kind of any character at a very competent level. So, you know, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy being able to do that, just being able to pull any character out on a whim. You're like, yeah, I don't really feel like doing this matchup today. So you just kind of pick a good matchup into it, and you still like play really well, even if it's a character you don't play as much. It's just like, what's that like?
I'm really enjoying this these conversions from Elucid here, but Thirst to 5 able to kind of find their way out of the corner in this situation. Trying to get some overhead. It's going to whiff thanks to the FD. Go ahead and spin the RC to get that knockout with the close slash here.
Yeah, Lucid able to secure the round. Thursto is going to be at full burst now, though. Which definitely is good for them. Lucid trying to find their way out, forcing the burst out of Thursto back into the corner, having to block all of this mix. Unfortunately, going to be getting opened up, but Thursto is going to be taking them through the wall with the super. Big stuff for Thursto here.
It's insane that you get all of that from 2K.
Right? Shout out, being able to get a full wall break conversion off of any button, basically anywhere on the screen.
Ooh, back there a little bit too late on the shimmy. Trying to challenge the offense here, but gonna get caught by the special cancel dive kick. Gotta slide and get some low crushing, but we are just gonna run up and hit 2D. Knock down shimmy out the deflect shield. We're gonna get a full corner carry here. We can spin the meter, but we are gonna get the full control. Oh, it doesn't matter. Spend it for dragon install.
We are installing our dragons right now. I believe Elusive can break the curse of DI into die. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse. Wait, we're alive. Oh, no, we're dead. Okay, I spoke too soon. My bad.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
The curse stays strong.
Throw used to be such a powerful option in those situations where it's like your opponent's last hit and you just got hard knockdowns from the wall break and you want to run up and throw. That used to be so good, but now it's just you're gambling the entire round on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a much more risky option to go for. Thursto does force the burst out of Elucid, though. Elucid going to be getting the 6-piece, sniping Thursto out. Great tech throw from Thursto there. Going to be using their burst to push Elucid back to full screen, but the 5P anti-air, big conversion from Elucid here, not going to be enough to kill, but we're going to be getting the reset. And with 100 meter, it's only a matter of time. Thursto gambling it all on a backdash, not going to be paying off for them this time. Elucid going to be taking the first match of the set.
Elucid's just doing a really good job of paying attention to when Thursto 5 wants to make these defensive options. It's Kai's not really a character who can do a lot on offense, so it's you want to pay attention to how your opponent's defending, right? Is my opponent mashing? Is my opponent backdashing? Does my opponent want to fuzzy jump out of the corner? And how do I adjust my offense to kind of address that? And Elucid just did just that, waiting for the backdash, being able to catch it, and just really focusing on what Thursto 5 is looking for in these kind of scary situations.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, just like very random thing. I saw Thursto's level on Eno, which is 2018, and I immediately read that as 2018.
Me too, actually.
And I think it's really weird how we just perceive numbers, because most other numbers I would read as 1,000, but no, it's because of the year I read it as 2018, and I actually thought of it as the year first, and I was very confused until I saw it was a level.
It's really funny. Thursto 5 having a grand old time on this offense here. Lucid a little bit too impatient on trying to get out of these double overheads, getting caught by the special cancels. We are going to go ahead and take the knockout with a nice little low profile there too.
Big just micro dash up 5P from Elucid on Brownstar, catching Thursto's chemical love there. And now Thursto's going to have to try and find their way out of the corner. I'm pretty sure that's a low profile, at least a low crouch. Low enough, it went under the 5P. Definitely not great for Elucid. Thursto going to be finding their way out of the corner yet again. Great blocks from Elucid, though, finding a good opportunity to take their burst back. Trying to bait out a throw, but Thursto going to be playing a little bit more passive with it on the backdash. And now Elucid trying to just do their best to open up Thursto, but Thursto's defense has been incredible.
We're going to go ahead and get rid of the shock state with that one. Guard crush, look out for the 50-50. Another guard crush, 50-50. Oh, it was fake, We went low this time. A little bit of zoning here, trying to out-zone Elucid, not really trying to force the neutral or any aspect. We do go for the charge 5D. Not an insane move to do in a set like this, but we are going to find the counter hit 5H. Will it be enough? I don't think so. Elucid has one more chance. But we do have a 50-50 coming right at you this round.
What in the world? What was that? What was the deflect shield for? I was so confused. Was that intentional?
Maybe it was an early throw and we're mashing a little bit?
Thursto, if you can hear, was that intentional? I gotta know. I've never seen that before.
No, they changed the input. There's no way that was unintentional. Surely.
Yeah, most likely was intentional, but... Wait, yes? It's funny? Oh, okay.
It's funny.
Alright, so that was intentional. Good to know. feel like either way it would have been intentional, because it would have just been a quarter back instead of just holding back, but they wanted a forward throw, so.
For sure. I mean, like, you know, they changed the input, so it's just back in a button.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go, back into, going right into it for match number 3. Elucid gonna be getting a big combo and Thursto's burst there. Thursto not looking too healthy at the moment, and Elucid looking very healthy on the meter. Gonna be immediately spending some of it. Thursto trying to find their way out with the Chemical Love. Gonna have to use the PRC to stay safe. Baiting out the DP. Not gonna be getting the punish though. The 2K2D from Elucid into the tap dust. That should do it with the right conversion, and Elucid found it. That is gonna be Elucid taking the first round.
Doing such a good job there on just kind of paying attention to what kind of neutral we want to play, because Thirst 5 has been playing a little bit more slow, focusing on projectiles, focusing on the Chemical Love, focusing on occasional low profiles, but just not enough to really be too scary. We are going to find the 6P on the Guard Crush, however, bait out the Deflect Shield. Thirst 5 using a lot of Deflect Shield in this match, and it was starting to pick up on that.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Gonna be getting caught by the throw, though. Gotta be very careful, as Elucid does have 100 meter, but Elucid gonna be opting to use the burst to keep them at bay, wanting to use this meter as best as they can on the offense, or possibly the defense, but, you know, looking very not great for Thursto right now. The PRC forward into back throw. Be pushing Thursto closer up into the corner, but the back throw from Thursto. Now Elucid's the one in the corner. If we get the right conversion here, we're gonna be going through the wall. The tides are turning.
Not quite enough meter for a hard knockdown here, but it doesn't matter. We do find the cross-up JK, baiting out the anti-air with a delayed button. TK dive kick. Takes a hard knockdown looking for the fuzzy, but the 6P will get us right out of the follow-up.
Elucid gonna be immediately flaming Thursto's burst. Thursto gonna be pushing Elucid into the corner once again. Elucid gonna be getting open up that time. Not gonna be finding the right conversion, unfortunately, but gonna be getting caught by the low still. Thursto gonna be getting the wall break, not, you know, putting Elucid in not the greatest of situations here.
Those little notes have been getting Thursto such great mileage in neutral here. Just able to kind of sneak right around Elucid's projectiles. We are going to get the throw bait. This is 100 meter on Kai Kisuke. You could be in a terrible situation here, but I'm going to go ahead and get the full meter spin, but we are going into Dragon Skull with 50 meter. First 5 does have 50 meter of their own, but 5D is going to cut straight through on the overhead here.
Elucid broke the curse. The DI and the die didn't happen this time. The run-up tap dust caught Thursto, and that is going to be Elucid now taking the lead in the set, as Elucid is now up 2-1.
Very close game 3 there. Thirst 5 really looking forward to getting that to a game 5, but will Elucid let him do that? I'm curious to see what kind of adaptations we'll see, because there's a lot of focusing on trying to, Thirst 5 focusing on that kind of very projectile-heavy game. We are going to go ahead and spin the burst here. Elucid going to go ahead and get some offense out of a nice little IB here. We are going to get the full conversion, but we are spinning burst instead. Finding a nice little counter hit, going to go ahead and pick up the hard knockdown.
Oh, big 6P gonna be catching Thursto's dive there. Yet another counter hit. Not gonna be going Dragon. Oh, well, we can't Dragon Skull. We're not low enough on health. Don't worry, don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about, and yet I'm the commentator here. But we're not gonna worry about that. What we're worrying about is Elucid is on set point right now.
Very scary round here from Elucid. Able to react to the Guard Crush. Going for a throw, but we do find the counter hit. We are going to go ahead and get our offense in 50-50 started. We go ahead and try to catch Elucid's fuzzy defense. Elucid has been representing these like fuzzy high-low defense throughout the entire set, but is now starting to change it. Just in time to throw Thirst 5 off their offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Big conversion here from Thursto, going to be taking Elucid through the wall, and now going to be getting a little bit of that positive bonus. Definitely putting Thursto in a better situation. Going to be catching with the low. Elucid looking not too great, but does find the right tech throw.
Oh,
we find the right conversion. Yes, we do!
Oh my goodness. There it is.
Elucid going to be taking the set 3-1 off of a quite frankly stupendous burst bait there. And that's going to be Lucid now moving on into winners finals to fight Aunt Titty Chin.
This Kai says Thirst to 5. This Kai Kisuke champion.
Absolutely. Though, while winners finals is going to be Aunt Titty Chin versus Lucid, we are going to be moving on into the loser side of the bracket. And my bracket is not refreshing. What in the world is going on? All right, I refreshed and we are good. I can see everything up to date now. Now we have Aurora
versus the cicadas.
Aurora versus Jimbo, it looks like.
Oh, Jimbo, okay. Oh,
yeah.
No, I read it wrong. My bad.
Happens. Yeah, it's gonna be already got Aurora in the room here. Just gonna be waiting for. My brain just died. Waiting for Jimbo. There we go. Yep, waiting for Jimbo.
Jimbo, I need you, Jimbo. Jimbo.
You're calling upon Jimbo like a Pokemon. Like, Jimbo, I choose you. I call upon thee.
Jimbo Slice.
Just waiting for Jimbo to respond again. Hopefully, they respond a little faster.
Jimbo, use Jimbo Protect. Jimbo, use Jimbo Slice. Jimbo, use Jimbo Kick.
It's so awesome. The real Aunt Titty Chin. It is true. This is the real Aunt Titty Chin.
The one and only.
My best friend plays Anji, so I know this character well. Hopefully it works out for you in this set.
You got this, I believe.
Jumbo! Jumbo! I need everybody to like go outside of their houses right now at their front door and just like yell, Jumbo! Jumbo! Maybe Jumbo will hear.
You forgot to pay me for my likeness, says Ant. But I also have the problem where I assume everyone plays like him and it throws me off. Yeah, that is kind of the scary part about having like one person you play for your matchups. Like sometimes it works out, and then sometimes somebody throws something you've never seen before, and you're like, what do I do about this? Why are you picking this option? And usually it's like an option that you have kind of like ruled out as like just a generally really bad option. But then it's like, why is it working? How do I respond to it? And I don't really know. But a friend plays like a walking Family Guy cutaway guy. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Could you elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, can you go deeper into detail? I'm very confused. Walking Family Guy cutaway gag. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
Yep, nope, I getcha. Say no more.
Oh my god, Thirsto, I love this gif. Thank you for reminding me of the existence of this. Thirsto is summoning Jumbo right now. The summoning is happening.
You think if we like look into a mirror and say Jimbo 3 times, Jimbo will appear?
It's like Bloody Mary, but it's just Jumbo.
Exactly, yeah. Like you see like the mirror, like it begins to like fog up and you see like Jimbo write the name backwards on the mirror.
What would you do if you're using a Ouija board to summon like a ghost and then it just said its name was Jumbo?
This is how I have to like call in some people for my bracket matches.
Gotta summon them via Ouija board?
Exactly, yeah.
We're gonna have, oh my god, a Guilty Gear tournament of the undead where we use a Ouija board to let people know that their match is up.
This is how you call for a R+ player for a stripe bracket.
Red rum, so true, so true.
I had the guys take out Jimbo beforehand so I can get a better placement. You know, Aurora, I don't know if that's legal, but I respect the hustle, so I'll let it slide.
I don't know if that's legal, but I respect the hustle, so I'll let it slide.
Get 'em, boys! It's legal with enough money. This is true. This is true.
Oh, I hate how real that is. Oh, I hate how real that is.
Bro, you're just part of the mafia. Because that you know, that's just how the mafia works.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, that's not how we do things around here, right? And it's just like, but I got all this money. All right, I'm glad you know that this is how we do things around here.
I am the mafia.
You are the mafia? That's crazy. What's it like? Can you explain? Like, how is it being the mafia? Or are they? No clue. But I'm not a TO. But I feel like it's been long enough. We might want to just DQ them and move on. We've been here for 10 minutes.
I mean, Cicadas, who's your opponent? Do we know?
A little over, actually. I Choose Molting has entered the room. Who is I Choose Molting? Who is this? It's a Nago. Is this Cicadas? Or is this Doom, for some reason? Or is this just someone completely random? Oh, that's Cicadas. Okay.
It's Cicadas, yeah. I mean, we could probably just pull up Cicadas real quick. And if Jimbo's not back by then... Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Let's see here. In the meantime, I'll be right back in the use restroom.
Oh boy. Alright, chat room. It's you and me now. That's scary, actually. Man, that's like... It's like, man. You know what I mean? You're locked in here with us? Oh god. Oh no. Not with the scary Esquire. This is the last person I want to be locked in here with. I am the one who knocks. Why are you knocking so much? Like chill out. The door's already been answered. The door's wide open. You don't need to keep knocking. I can regale you with the history of the US tax code. No, God. Please don't do that. Alright, well hopefully, alright, Mello is alive at the very least. And they are in the room now. So hopefully this means we'll be getting our first set underway here between Mello and Cicadas. Ugh. How you all doing, chat? You having a good time? I see there's 32 of you goobers in here. Y'all having a good one? You have a good yup. And that is my English for the day. You know what I was trying to say. Hey, yup. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, well, we're getting into our first match of the set here between Mello and Cicadas. We got Bedman and Nago. Cicadas starting off with the far slashes. Going to be forcing the burst out of Mello, but going to be getting right back on in. Going to be getting caught by the back throw into the wall, though. And Mello's just going to be running a whole bunch of the Bedman pressure here. RC extend the combo. Not going to be getting caught by the overhead, though. Trying to press on far slash, but the backdash on the tap dust is going to be enough for Cicadas to start getting something going here. Oh, and the Beyblade after the round start BRC. Nice conversion as well. 20-30 Cicada is going to be finding the kill there and is going to be taking the first blood of the set.
I find it really funny that Nelly has found their way into fighting both of the Nagos in this bracket.
Right? I hope they really enjoy fighting Nagoriyuki.
Who out here loves fighting Nagoriyuki?
I unironically enjoy fighting Nago. Nago's
Me
fun.
too.
You're like you're the Axel player over here. Like, yeah, I enjoy fighting Nago.
Yeah,
I just
I really
went in for the
had
7th
matchups,
time
you
in a
know?
row, and the Nago can't do anything.
It is incredibly stressful though.
No, I'm sure it's not that easy, but
Ooh,
yeah, Cicadas pushing Mello up into the corner here, making it very difficult as Mello is in a very scary position and has to play this very carefully. The 2H going to be sniping as well as the run-up DP overhead going to be catching Mello, and that is going to be Cicadas taking the first match of the set.
Cicadas are molting right now. And I don't know where I'm going with this bit.
I was very
Seriously.
curious to see where you were going with this, and I'm very disappointed that I didn't get a continuation.
Who is up molting right now? There's your bit.
Who up Molten Day Cicadas?
Who up molten day cicadas? do we have any molters in chat?
Any Molters? Oh no, Cicadas unfortunately going to be getting the blood pop. Going to have forcing
molt pop?
the burst out in order to stay alive. Are we going to be able to make the comeback though? Mello trying to use the burst to try and secure the round, but Cicadas getting right back in. It works out. The burst for Cicadas at 1 HP actually pays off, and they were able to secure the round. This is why we go gambling, ladies and gentlemen.
Nago's health bar is not a health bar, it's a resource, you know.
True,
You don't have to
actually.
have it, but
You gotta
Good to
feel
have
like
it,
you're
but you-
always at 1 HP.
yeah, you don't really need it. You don't need it. Who needs it?
Truly, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, Cicadas keeping the pressure up strong. Mello trying to find their way out. The far slash will connect. Back throw from Cicadas, unfortunately. Great burst
Oh,
bait,
no.
though, and that is going to be Cicadas taking it 2-0 so far now. Maybe hashtag crucify Ion. What did I do? What did I do to you, Green?
Why does everybody chat hates you for no reason?
You will come to learn soon, dude, that everybody I know bullies me.
I can't believe this. Don't worry, Ion, I will protect you. Get behind me.
You are, unironically right now, you are unironically the only person that's on my side. And I appreciate you for that.
All the iron gravity beams, get behind me.
All of them.
Oh. We're both molten now. We both got the Nagoriyuki. It's time.
Huh? I was not
time.
expecting this.
We're
The
getting
third
silly.
Nagoriyuki?
Bang. Waiter. More teleports, please. More 5H, please. More 6H. Waiter, please. I need more 6H.
Man, this
That's not
customer's
6H.
greedy.
Oh. Oh, shit damage.
Making me no harm by my anti-titties is crazy.
The blood bite going. Pressure going. Checking out what we're going to do after the 6H. Fake out on the overhead. Catch the fuzzy jump with the 2S. Plug the cork. Throw. Got a little bit of HP to work with, but we're going to immediately close slash and take out. With a 3-0 victory.
Yeah, very good stuff from Cicada. Is going to be moving on into the losers. Moving on further into loser quarters. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of Mello's run, but very much enjoyed watching them while they were here with us, and we appreciate you for competing. Haven't made fun of you. What about me? Listen, everybody's nice to me for the first 1 or 2 interactions I have with them, and then they start bullying me. You'll get around to it if we keep talking. It'll happen. It happens to everyone.
You know, like, there's been like voices in my head. It's like, you gotta bully Ion Gravity. I don't wanna. It's tempting. I will admit, it's tempting.
The demons on you. You got. It's not even the devil and the angel on your shoulder. It's the two devils on your shoulder on either
got, like-
side, being like,
Got like
"Bully
William
Island
Dafoe
Gravity."
in my ear with the Green Goblin mask.
Yeah. That probably is what it is. Bullying me is like the Green Goblin mask. Like it's calling to everybody.
You must make fun of Island Gravity Beam for playing Leo Whitefang.
Okay, but that one's valid though. Like out of all the things people make fun of me for, that one's valid.
That's true.
I am stinky top tier at the moment. I've always been a stinky top tier. Actually, I've been playing Leo Whitefang for almost 4 years at this point. He's
Yay.
never not been top 5.
Okay, voice training tips in chat. So, I did not voice train. Asterix.
Oh, now this
I-
is really interesting.
Was in choir for 4 years of my life and took vocal lessons for 4 years of my life and learned how to control my range and pitch. So whenever I came out as non-binary, I subconsciously shifted my voice to a sound that I preferred. So yeah, that's the lore
That's
behind
really
my voice if you're
interesting.
wondering.
I was always curious. I was always curious, and I'm glad I know now. Yeah, I do agree with Aurora. I do think your voice sounds great.
Oh, thank you.
It's also very unique in a great way. That's like
Right.
I can't not recognize you. I'll hear you and I'll immediately be like, oh, that's Aisu.
This is what happens whenever you don't do any formal voice training. Although, like, non-binary, parentheses girl, no, I get ya.
Oh, so you're she they. Is that what it is?
That depends. It's, hard to explain, really.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Aurora.
Oh, no. But he, I get ya.
Yeah, that's valid.
Alright, we got Aurora versus Jimbo. Jimbo is alive and well. We thought Jimbo had died in the line of fire, but
Mankind knew that
they have returned to us. They are home, everybody. I'm gonna cry. Jimbo's home.
It calls for a celebration, you know what I mean? Gotta bring all the family members together. We gotta call up our aunts, our uncles, our cousins.
Yeah, we gotta get Aunt Titty
our
Chum
half
up in
brothers. You know, everybody.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe we celebrated a little too soon? Okay, no, wait.
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 Oh.
Celebration possibly was too soon.
We're keeping it slow. Keeping it nice and slow.
We'll get there. Okay.
Almost.
Uh,
Okay.
well. Great family celebration, guys. Whoa. All right, now all of you go home. No refunds.
Get out of here. Leave us your food too.
Yep. No refunds. No refunds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know
Won't
those
get your
two
drink-
shiny
you
nickels
won't-
that you paid me with?
Not my salad.
Yeah, your nickels
What?
in your salad's mine. Currently crunching on your salad right now. Very yummy. You can't have any.
Nummy nummy nom nom.
Yummers.
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 You should have like scarfed your salad down when you had the chance. Like I don't know what
Yeah,
to
I don't know
tell
what
you.
to tell you. It'd be better eating salad, you know?
I know
better.
you had like all of 10 seconds, but like should have just like scarfed it. Like, see, Dew's already done. Like, should've
Yeah,
just
I'm
been like
done.
that.
I finished. Floored
Yeah.
it, you know, even.
Gotta be quicker on the draw, Doom. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Oh, Jumbo left. Guys, Jumbo's gone. No.
Jimbo, no!
We
The
he
ghost
just
of
came
Jimbo
back
past
to us.
visited us. Can we get
He
the
just
ghost of
came back
Jimbo
to us.
future?
It's the ghost of Jumbo past. Speed Eater, like a Joey, what's his face? I would agree with you, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
me when I forgot. Joey Chestnut. Not familiar.
Okay, yeah, it seems like
But we are back on.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead,
all right.
fighting
Take
among
two.
themselves,
Take
they
two.
blamed the beasts.
The after party, you know?
All right, cameras rolling and action.
Aurora slowly getting back into a corner. Gotta go ahead and eat that low there. Force to spin the burst pretty early on. But in a matchup like this, you want to spin burst as soon as possible so that we can restore it as quick as possible as well. Maximize burst optimization within a set. It's very important to understand how to actually win interactions without with good physical ward as well. Blocking the overhead, but we're going to spend 50 meter to extend the pressure. We are going to get the 5D in with the wall break too.
Alright, not looking too great for Aurora, but does find the 2P. Maybe trying to keep Jembo out as much as possible. Jembo trying to use spin to get in. It is working so far, but with the JS that time going to be catching the startup frames with the Fujin.
I love 2H. I love 2H. Oh, Larcy, not just barely not close enough. Aurora running away with the first rounds.
That's an Axel Low moment. I'm not gonna lie.
If you want to use defensive options against Axel Low, just mash, you know?
Exactly. Axel's all the way on the on the other side of the screen. Just use your 2P.
Yeah, just use your 2P, you know?
It'll be Renson. Alright, but Aurora does have Jembo all the way back out at full screen yet again. It not looking too great for Jembo. Trying to find their way in with spin. Almost found their way in successfully now. Has Aurora up in the corner. Find it opening. Going to be resetting once again. The butterfly going to be catching Aurora's attempt to mash out. There's a great opportunity for Jembo as we just continue the Fujin mix. Baiting the YRC out,
no.
and we're finding the conversion to kill. That is going to be Jembo narrowly escaping death and taking us to round 3.
Moving through with the burst advantage as well, mind you. Gonna go ahead and spin that burst right away. Doesn't want to hold any of that full screen zoning. Trying to spin the 50 burst for the deflect shield, but delayed on the needles will catch out the later end of it, getting the full punish. YRC getting us a little bit of a chance to mash out here, but nice hard knockdown, but can we get ourselves out of the corner? Do we watch out for Anji's spin? We're just gonna spin twice through and get the fish hard knockdown, and we're gonna go twice evaded. No full punish though. Pressure's still on and you cannot escape.
Conversion for Jembo here. Going to be catching the mash on Wake Up. Not going to be routing into Super.
Oh, no.
Giving Aurora another chance at life. Oh, but there we
Oh.
Super on route start.
Oh.
And it catches the 2P. Jembo's
Unfortunate.
taking the first match.
You just gotta be really aware whenever Anji's going into the next screen with full meter like that. It's always super PRC.
Yep, absolutely. There's one thing Anji's love, it's their sex with a man.
Well, that wasn't even the sex with man super. That was just the fan super.
It wasn't, but like generally speaking.
It is true. A true statement though.
Probably should have waited till they did it to say that, but you know we're not gonna worry about that. You all know what I'm talking about.
We all know. We all are men sex enjoyers.
Exactly.
That's kind of the hard thing about this matchup now is Asuka can no longer beat out Spin with Winter Mantis.
Oh really?
Yeah, that used to be an option because it was command throw that could go through Spin and it was a nice little call-out option. But now you have to adjust in how you play and you have to either time your punish or you want to do a run-up throw, and that's your only two options. You cannot try to sit back from full screen with 50 meter and cancel if you whiff or get the command throw if you hit.
That's really interesting. That does make sense, yeah. Jembo finding a big 5H counter hit. Are we going to be routing the super this time? Yes, we are. I'm pretty sure it's 100 meter. We should, yep. And that is definitely going to kill. RWB Jimbo successfully taking the first round of this match.
For sure, Jimbo's getting so much mileage out of these spins here. Really just trying to focus on keeping Aurora down in the corner, making sure that she doesn't get a chance to really get any sort of counter presses off, just like that. We're going to go ahead and stack up those plus frames with those 2Hs. Find a nice little 2D, and we are going to be patient enough to block that burst. Finding a way back out of the corner, but Jimbo's spinning right on up.
Huge anti-air. Be getting a full conversion from Jimbo though. Went into another reset. Aurora trying to get some pressure going now. Jimbo slowly makes their way in with more spin.
We are gonna find that hard knockdown here. Jimbo on their last legs in this round, but gonna go ahead and spin the deflection. We have to win this round here. We cannot afford to let Jimbo in, but we do find ourselves another spin. Butterfly is gonna go ahead and whip, but we are patient enough to just not really respond to it. 2K, oh no, confirmed just yet, but the 2P is gonna be enough to close it out.
So close to victory, but having to get there yet again in this round. But huge anti-air yet again for Jimbo, going to be resetting into some more pressure. Honestly, I was wondering why Jimbo was resetting so much, but I guess in this matchup, being in neutral against Axel is kind of miserable. So I actually understand all of the resets that Jimbo's going for.
Well, I mean, Anji has really, really strong neutral against Axel. Actually, probably the strongest in the game, aside from the Pixie characters. Because of that spin and how it interacts with Axel's buttons. Because Axel has to do that if he doesn't want to get blown up by spin. And then now, that's risky. That's really risky in this game. Or at least this specific patch. Because you cannot PRC that. So, it's really difficult to figure out how to work around Anji's spin. I would argue that the matchup got worse this patch.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I can see that, yeah.
Because this is one of Axel's weakest matchups.
Well, either way, I do believe that is Jimbo up 2-1. I think that's 2-1 for Jimbo.
I believe so, yes.
So, possible last match, unless Aurora can figure out what needs to be done here and take it to game 5. We are just going to be rolling right on in to match number 4. Immediately, Aurora going to be getting the 2P round start and be pushing Jimbo back.
Finding ourselves a nice little bit of strike throw here. Just really laying on the defensive, trying to get Aurora to match anything, and eventually we do get what we want as Aurora goes through the wall. 60 minutes here to spin, we just spin on pure C into the gold burst. We want everything. We do not want to give Aurora any sort of chances here, but Aurora able to find a nice little 2D on the spin, but wake up. Crosscut, or not necessarily cross it, but mirrored reversal super here.
There's the sex with the man that we were talking about, baby. That was it. He did the thing.
He did the thing.
Sex with a man. Yes, thank you, Callie. That was in fact what happened.
Good block on the overhead there. Gonna be able to find ourselves a hard knockdown on the punish, but we're right back into the corner as Jimbo spins a rainwater. 2H gonna whip on the initial one, but we're gonna wait enough for another 2H to come in and give us more plus frames.
Aurora just trying to play as patient as they can. Going to be getting caught by the spin. Unfortunately, going to be going in yet another knockdown. Spin coming through. RC to extend it, but with no fear, we just immediately press that 2K. Now Jimbo has to work their way in yet again. A 2H counter hit, but Jimbo immediately going for the burst. Flex Shield not going to be doing too much for Aurora there, unfortunately. One more missed opportunity here could end it all, and there it is. The tapped dust is going to allow Jimbo to secure apparently the 3-0 victory. I thought it was 2-1, but that is in fact a 3-0 from Jimbo.
Jimbo looking really strong on that offense in there, but you know, I thought it was I thought it was 3-1-2 honestly, but I guess not. It was maybe that like extra little like reset on the internet kind of caught us off guard.
Axel, that's just an Axel moment there. Axel's on screen, and immediately the games are going to be taking twice as long.
True.
yeah, we that's the first round of losers quarters. We should be moving on to the next one. Should be getting Thirsto versus Cicadas up next. Yep, indeed, we have pinged for them. Hopefully, they will be here soon. All right, we got Cicadas in here, and we got Thirsto in here. Both players in here, ready and raring to go as we get this next set on the road.
Ino Nago. I can't imagine this matchup being too good for Ino.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially when Nago gets higher blood, it's just like Zoner Nago, and
Yeah.
Can only go into the air with her dash. It kind of seems a little miserable.
I feel like Cologne, or the guy... Yeah, Cologne would put in a lot of work into this matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Find yourselves a hard knock on getting the offense started. We find yourselves a nice little burst bait to start out in the first round. We go ahead and send through the wall. No need to spin for the hard knockdown, but that's okay. We spin it and we got the burst. That's exactly what we want in this situation.
Cicadas trying to go for the blood-sucking universe, not going to be paying off for them. Thirsto finding the counter hit into super to kill, and that is going to be Thirsto able to take the first round, as well as starting off this round very strong, trying to go for a charged dust there, not going to be working out in Thirsto's favor.
Too soon, too soon.
Yeah, Cicadas already trying to do the zoning, but Thirsto found their way in, but a massive hit, and already over 30% of your health is gone, and there's another 30%. Your health is dropping like wildfire right here. The blood-sucking universe coming in, unfortunately whiffing the throw, and now Thirsto going to be pushing all the way into the corner, but the 6P from Cicadas, just one more hit could do it.
Me when I'm hungry and I have to take all your health bar because I'm bored.
So true.
Round start 6K, huh? I suppose that would catch up the slides, but we are looking at a nice little perfect block there as we are looking to try to zone out a little bit. Cicadas not having the range just yet, only on level 2 blood that we finally got ourselves up to level 3, but we're going to take the hit from the note and the overhead. Spin the super, not quite enough. Oh, what is this? I've never seen that before, actually.
Gonna get the 5H out, but Thirsto gonna be going under it with the stroke of the big tree. Gonna be getting caught by 2S though. The overhead DP is gonna be enough, and Cicadas is able to secure the first match.
You have to be careful about how to approach Nago in general, because Nago can just throw out whatever. That DP has such incredibly fast startup that it beats just kind of most everything in neutral, even like just teleport forwards into DP. Such a good option, but it costs so much blood.
Yeah, absolutely. Also at the start of that last round, when you're like, round start 6K, huh? It just like, it gave that vibe where you just like, you were looking at Cicadas like judgingly, like round start 6K, huh?
Is that what we're doing? Yeah, the commentary room judgment. Judgment
that what we're doing?
Agony.
It's like, I'm watching you.
I'm watching. There it is again. I mean, it makes sense now that I think about it with the options that Ino has, especially for low profiles.
Yeah. For sure. Trying to go for the blood-sucking universe. Not going to be paying off for Cicadas here. Big conversion for Thirsto.
Ooh.
But Cicadas going to be getting the burst out. The JS going to be punishing the 2H from Cicadas here. And now you have to block all of this mix yet again. And with so much meter that Thirsto has, it's only a matter of time.
The zoning has begun. Gotta go ahead and get a nice little check trade here, but we are gonna be popping. Oh, we weren't ready for it. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and try to go for a chip here, but we're just gonna jump right over it. Oh no.
Oh?
Not quite getting the super confirm off of that, unfortunately, but its next touch will kill. We have no more blood, and we gotta get a nice little air throw after that teleport there.
That was nice. That was
Get down from there. Get down.
Oh, dropping the conversion from Thirsto, unfortunately. Good mashup from Cicadas, not able to get the conversion, and unfortunately trying to go for a throw there, not going to be working out, but the super from Thirsto is going to be taking Cicadas through the wall, and now Gonna have to deal with the hard knockdown mix from Eno.
What a 2D. We're going to go ahead and get the hard knockdown. It's time to lay on the pressure. Nice little munchy bite there. Getting hungry today.
Oh, we picked up? Blood Pop coming out. Not going to be able to recover in time. Thursto able to get the 5H to kill. Now we're going to be going into round 3.
Hard knockdown here, trying to look for the fuzzy block, but Cicada going to go ahead and get a nice little mash and sending Thursto 5 back into the corner. Now you have to be careful about how do I deal with this Nago as the pressure is laid on with 2H into a just nice little 5S. Make sure that we keep Thursto 5 locked down as much as possible. Really good awareness from the spacing here. Thursto 5 can't really do much to challenge aside from these typical loves, and we are going to find the mark. Oh no.
Oh, we found the pickup!
No.
We found the pickup!
No.
That was actually nasty. What do you mean you found the pickup there? That's crazy!
Nago 2H is great for calling out those chemical loves. It is so scary to... The only thing that you can actually contest Nago from that range with is the one thing that Nago can just blow up for your entire health bar.
Absolutely. I mean, like a while ago, Arxis trying to nerf the output, the sheer output, like in conversion capabilities of Nago by making his H buttons no longer special cancelable. But Cicada said, "Man, I don't care at all," and continued to get a pickup after a counter hit 2H. That is wild. I did not think that would happen. But regardless, though, Thursto going to be starting off with some very good mix and a crazy burst bait as well coming out. We'll be getting a big conversion here, putting Cicadas already in a very difficult spot. We're going to round start, going to be getting another big conversion. Not able to find the pickup, but the 2S counter hit will be enough for Thursto to very swiftly take this first round here.
Looking very good. We still have time to adapt and change and get the reverse 3-0 in this set. Thursto looking to make this a long one, but we gotta be careful about how to approach Nago in this situation. How do I overcome this matchup of these massive buttons? Cicada's already moving up into 2 blood. We're gonna go ahead and probably start spending some, like that Beyblade there, into the teleport back. Now we're back exactly where we want to be. Nice little low push there from the PRC after the chemical love. Sending Cicadas back into the corner. We do get the pickup here off of the air hit into the 2K catch.
Not quite enough to kill for Thursto, but Cicadas at just 1 HP going for the BRC forward does work out in their favor here. Now Thursto has to play very carefully.
No.
The 2H into the 6H OTG! Cicadas is not out of it yet. Cicadas also on set point now.
First counter blitz of the entire patch.
True actually. No counter blitzers have been done before this one.
Showing a lot of love with this little conversion here, and oh, you might be dead. Oh, you're gone.
You're dead!
I agree.
Oh!
I understand.
You're dead!
I understand.
What?
I understand.
What is this character? What do you mean they killed? What?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Okay. Well, the Cicadas have molted. They're currently flying towards your location.
I think we're at 32 Cicadas right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're at 32 Cicadas.
Oh, goodness.
Cicadas is going above and beyond with this one. Like, not above and beyond, going even further beyond. Like, Zam.
Damn. Okay, who do we got up next, though? Jimbo is here. Oh my gosh, Jimbo's not on time for a stream match? The world is healing.
Truly, we're in a much better spot now. Alright, we got Jimbo up on the stand. Just waiting for Dr. Doom to pull up. Then we'll be finishing the last set of losers quarterfinals. Then after that, we'll be moving on to the winners finals, which is going to be Elucid versus Nelv. Or sorry, Elucid versus Ant Titty Chin. I apologize. I didn't mean to dead name you.
Dead name, huh?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting
All
on
right.
themselves,
Dead name is crazy. I'm sorry. My bad. Making the tweet longer? No. We are. I've already had a whole bit of hashtag cancel Ion Gravity Beam. I don't need another one of those. All right. We don't need to cancel me. I'm good.
You know, look at the character design. Something I have known, but I always keep forgetting about it, is that Anji was fighting on single prong sandals.
Oh my lord. Wait, you're right. No, Clarence. No, get out of here with that. No. No cancel Ion Gravity Beams in here today.
Don't worry, I'll give like that. I'll help you write the counter Google Doc, you know.
Can you be my lawyer, please?
Yeah, I'll be your lawyer. I know so much about law.
I appreciate it.
I'm such a good lawyer.
I would imagine. I would bet all my money that you're the best lawyer. that this
Your
world
Honor.
knows.
My client thought it would be funny.
All right. I gotta remember this is not cicadas. I was about to say cicadas, but this is in fact Doom. Doom, the very big conversion here. The 2H gonna get the wall stick. 5H for the wall break. Jembo in a very difficult spot right now, but gonna be catching the clan dash back, and we're gonna be baiting out the throw. Very nice stuff from Jembo. Huge conversion, and gonna be taking Doom through the wall.
Nice little counter hit on the round start here. Jimbo, go ahead and try to make some space with that deflect shield, getting a nice little spin on the boost burst the deflect shield interaction here. 100 meter on Jimbo's side. Then the burst. Don't want to hold any of that pressure whenever Jimbo has all that meter, and want to make sure that burst doesn't get baited. It comes into fruition whenever we do manage to find the hit from the jump in.
Yeah, absolutely. The Beyblade gonna be catching the Fujin attempt, pushing Jembo all the way up into the corner. Not gonna be going for the wall stick just quite yet, trying to keep Jembo in the corner. PRC into the BSU. Bloodsucking Universe. Not gonna be getting too much off of it though, as Jembo does find their way out of the corner and is slowly pushing Doom all the way up into the other corner. We went coast to coast with this one. Unfortunately, the 6P for Doom gonna be finding their way out, but Jembo with the burst, not gonna be giving up their turn just quite yet. Dr. Doom has to play so incredibly patient to find their way out. Unfortunately, Jembo finds the conversion. Not gonna be going through the wall just quite yet though.
Easy forward in the Beyblade. We're gonna go ahead and put the cork in it. We want to keep that level 3 blood, but we might be getting sent through the corner. Not quite yet. We still have a little bit of health. We're gonna go ahead and spin our burst meter on the flex shield, but it's not gonna be enough as we spin right back in. Offense relentless. Jimbo going up the first game.
Yeah, very close first match. Very close first match there though. Jembo able to come out on top and take the first match of the set. And taking the lead 1-0 so far. Your Honor, my client pleads shenanigans. That's so awesome. That's just me at all times. I am shenanigans. Like, I am the definition of shenanigans. I have all the joy and whimsy.
What's up, Joy Maxing?
That's me. I'm Joy Maxon.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It's going pretty well. So far.
Yeah. Good to hear.
I mean, especially when, you get to be up here in the booth and commentating the factory, some Guilty Gear Strive, with some cool people. It's awesome.
It's awesome. It's great.
How can you not have immense amounts of joy and whimsy?
Life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up to the... I can't remember the words. Paradise up above. Jaboom, if I could make you the only one you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Jaboom, you're talking to me again. Life could be a dream. Sorry. We gotta go in and get into the round as spinning the burst, Dr. Doom, trying to hide roll on that post-burst interaction there with the Beyblade. Not gonna pay off. Jimbo gonna go ahead and spin the burst themselves to keep up the pressure. Go ahead and go through the wall, spin the meter for the hard knockdown. And we are right back to our regularly scheduled program of Anji offense, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow non-binary individuals.
Find the RC enough to be able to kill Jembo, securing the round here, and now we're going to be making our way on over into the second round. Jembo going to be getting caught out by a massive Beyblade. Unfortunately, Doom not able to find the full conversion, but does still have the advantage here. RC to extend the pressure. Unfortunately, the 6H not going to connect, but we are going to get the throw, keeping Jembo in the corner. You got to be very careful. If your Jembo just one hit, could do it, and you barely lived, but the overhead is going to be enough as Doom very swiftly secures the second round here.
Just cutting right off, trying to pop the cork immediately. Delayed overhead, gonna go ahead and catch Dr. Doom in the corner. Delayed low, looking for the same situation that Dr. Doom's gonna catch on and start buzzer jumping. Spin the 50 meter to keep the pressure online. Burst, get me out of here. Burst, get me out of here. Back to the corner. There is no escape for you, my child. There's only food and tap water for your people.
Go, huge back throw for Doom here. So Doom is finding their way out of the corner. Doom, one mistake could do it. The 2K2D and the throw bait is going to do it. Jembo is going to be up 2-0 in this set now.
Unfortunate situation. Sometimes you just want to back throw as just like a massive last round gamble, but you know, whenever you back throw one too many times, the sins of your crimes catch onto you, you know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Sometimes I just want to do a little back throw as a treat, you know. I just want to,
yeah, exactly.
Sprinkle in a back throw here and there. Jembo did not really want to give Doom that treat, however. And
yeah, Jimbo, how could you do this? I can't believe this, Jimbo.
I believe Doom is probably very sad right now. If I had to imagine, I mean, if I got my treat taken from me, I would also be very sad.
Doom is probably crying right now. I cannot believe this.
Doom's currently playing this set with like a flood of tears just pouring from their eyeballs. Pouring from their vision spheres, if you will.
Nago players, whenever they can't defend with wake up back throw.
Literally, yeah.
God, the PRC frame trap. Spin the 50 burst, but it doesn't. Okay, doesn't even matter. Okay.
The sex with a man killed. I knew that did a bit of damage, but like I didn't expect it to kill there. Honestly, I thought Doom was gonna live on a fraction of a health, but now Jembo is on set point and starting off this round very strongly. Though Doom gonna be bringing it back a little bit. Very scary on the amount of blood that they're using, but we are gonna be getting enough blood to do a little bit here. Back throw into the corner from Jembo, though. You gotta be very patient once again. Flex shield not gonna do too much for Jembo, but does still find their way out of the corner regardless. We're going for the reset here. I'm just gonna have to play very patient. We find the burst.
Oh no.
Not sex with a man.
Not that just yet, but we still have to mirror. You have to make it count here. YRC. We do find the far slash all the way across. Dr. Doom still on that lifeline here. Nice throw.
Big blood-sucking universe for Doom here. Going to be opting to reset as well, as they do have a really good spot here against Jembo. Definitely cannot blame them. The blood is going down. We got to be careful. Can't zone too much now. Jembo was able to find their way in. Going to be connecting with the low. Now has Dr. Doom stuck up in the corner with 100 meter to work with.
You know, sometimes the best RC is just not using RC.
True. Sometimes it's just the threat of it.
Oh,
Oh,
no
no
punish.
punish.
It's a little bit too slow from that distance. The Flex Shield gonna get caught on the second hit of the butterfly. Nice little throw, gonna secure the game for Dr. Doom. I believe that pushes. Is that an even? Oh no! We're back on the 1-2 now. Some nice adaptations here. We could be seeing a game 5. I believe it, honestly.
It's definitely possible, but definitely possible. But regardless, even though Doom was able to win that match, it was still a very close match, as really all the matches have been. Honestly, all of them were final round, and at least 2 of them were about final hit. So definitely a very big back and forth between the players. Jembo was just able to find the interaction that they needed at the end 2 times more than Doom was. So this absolutely could go to a game 5 here, depending on how this plays out. But Jembo still starting off really strong. The burst from Doom going to be pinning Jembo into the corner now. Oh, but now we're the one stuck in the corner. Now Jembo has Doom pinned in the corner. Now Doom just has to play very patient and find their way out if they can.
The 2K punish, but we're not gonna choose for the hard knockdown. Instead, we're gonna opt for the 6H and the plus rings, but spinning the meter to keep ourselves back into the corner. We've seen. I feel like this has just been most of the set is Jimbo just kind of bullying Dr. Doom in the corner. I mean, like first denying Dr. Doom his little treat, and now just kind of forcing him to stay in the timeout corner. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
I mean, I don't want to be in the timeout corner when I'm playing Good Gear Strive, personally. I would rather have, my opponent in the timeout corner.
Exactly.
So,
who wants to be in the timeout corner? It's the Guilty Gear Strive. Who paid money to block?
not me. I sure didn't.
See, I like blocking. I know that's kind of like the unpopular opinion. Depends on who I'm blocking. The only blocking I do like against like Chip, it's just like blocking their R code, but
True. That's
my
real.
favorite counterplay. That's my defensive strategy against Chip players.
That's so valid, honestly. I understand that on like an emotional level. We do see that Doom and Jembo going yet again into final rounds here. Jembo is on set point here, so Doom has to play very carefully here, as just one round away from losing the whole set. But they got to bring this. They got to be able to bring this to game 5 if they want a chance of winning. The second butterfly hit, unfortunately, going to be connecting against Doom there, having to use their burst. Such little blood to use, and Jembo with 100 meter. This is not looking great for Doom. Doom trying to go for the throw, but it's not going to work out. That is going to be Jembo taking the set 3-1 against Doom and moving on into losers semifinals.
Well done to Jembo, being able to kind of really lay it on the offense. That offense was a nightmare, honestly. There was hardly anything that Dr. Doom could do, and that's in a lot of those offensive situations. Lock down every option, make him guess high-low from the Fujin, and generate infinite meter thing because you're on G-Mito and you can, and you feel like it.
Jembo took down one Nago and now has to go against the other Nago. But before that, we are going to be moving our attention back on over to winner side, where we have winners finals with Elucid versus Ant Titty Chin. So we're gonna be getting that set up here in just a moment.
Thank God, everyone's favorite player, Ant Titty Chin, is here. What would we do without him?
I don't know about you. I don't know about you guys, but I got Ant Titty Chin to win the whole thing personally.
True.
I think Ant Titty Chin can do it. I mean, honestly, like the sheer power, like the aura that they have from the name alone is just overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, every time they walk into a room, everyone's just like trembling, like, oh my lord, it's Ant Titty Chin.
Insert JJK gifs.
All right, we do got a Lucid in here.
Are we gonna get it?
Pretty sure.
Slayer mirror.
Pretty sure that Ant Titty Chin never left the room, but I am unsure. Oh, and Titty Chen gonna be on the jam.
We're jamming it. Okay.
Oh, and the Testament.
Oh, this will be fun.
Mankind.
Definitely not at all the matchup that I was expecting. New skin!
Oh, what is this color?
New skin! New skin! That's so cool. It looks so good. Wait, that actually looks so fire. That's awesome. I love that. I want it to be known, I hadn't really had much time to look at the Blazing Pass as I opened up Guilty Gear immediately into commentating it. So I haven't actually looked at the Blazing Pass yet, but I am aware of what like most of the skins look like generally, but yeah, the skin looks great.
It does look really good. Although I am not familiar with some of these setups that Elucid is doing. I've never seen them before. Like Brave Reaper into J8 to teleport close slash frame trap. That was insane. We do have full meter and we are gonna be able to get the throw.
Oh no!
I do that all the time, don't worry. My favorite frame trap with 2K into 2D.
So real. See Anti-Chin finally getting a little bit of something going here against Elucid. Elucid going to be using the burst to keep Anti-Chin at bay. Trying to fake out the teleport. Not going to be falling for it though. He's sending Elucid through the wall with the super now.
On the pressure, I'm not familiar with this character's frame data just yet, actually, so I don't know what's plus and what's minus. So good luck on matching out of that one, Lucid, but I'm sure Lucid probably knows a lot more than me. You are going to be able to get the throw after running up on that Grave Reaper. It's so sad to see how few, like, they took away all the Testament spell strength for, like, no reason. I do not know why. Like, there's no compensation buff either.
Yeah, unsure as to that one, but it is what we have to deal with now. You see Anti-Chin trying to just keep Elucid at bay with the puffballs here. Oh, but a huge air throw for Elucid, going to be putting them in the corner. The 5K going to be whiffing and actually working out in Elucid's favor as they do catch Anti-Chin. Now they have 100 meter to work with. Huge IB, allowing them to get the throw punish. Not going to be enough to kill, but Anti-Chin at 1 health is going to be caught by the Grave Reaper. And that's going to be the first match for Elucid.
Now see, I wonder if both of these like different characters are explicitly for the fact that neither of them want to play the Slayer mirror. So my thought is, will one of them switch to Slayer?
That is definitely a good question. Yeah, I do imagine that neither of them want to play the Slayer mirror, though. But Soul bad guy. Okay.
Soul bad guy. Happy Chaos.
Happy Chaos? Wait, what? Wait.
Interesting.
Wait, do we allow this? Do we allow this?
I have no idea.
I'm assuming that they were given the okay to swap a character despite winning, and we're gonna carry on.
So.
Oh, I wonder if they handshook on random. Okay, good to know.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
that's what's happening. That makes so much sense, actually. Yeah.
But I'm like, these are both characters they all know how to play.
It's a good thing Chaos is no longer banned, as Alyssa would have had to hit the random button again.
Yeah. I actually don't know if Elucid has played the new Chaos.
Read, please. What do you mean read? What, like, are you saying because I just couldn't simply find the message where they agreed on the handshake? My bad, I guess.
Are you saying that Strive players can read?
I can't. I'm a Strive fan and a Dragon Ball fan, bro. I can't read.
Yeah, Elucid is kind of having a little bit of a hard time understanding where to how to operate with the new Chaos, but it seems to be working out. And Titty-Chin having a little bit of a difficult time. And we've got some familiarity with both characters, but it's just kind of funny to see fundamentals trying to shine through as they fumble around and figure out how these characters work.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Lucid was very familiar with the previous Chaos, but this Chaos definitely plays very differently. So you know, Lucid definitely trying to figure it out on the fly, I imagine.
For sure.
So it's not looking great for Antidichin right now. So, you know, we're going to be getting the Gold Burst out though, but the BRC down JK is going to be enough for Elucid to take the matches. Now 2-0 in Elucid's favor. All right, what characters are we going to get now? I wonder.
I want to see Bed Mimir. I think that'd be really funny.
That would be really funny.
Zato.
Oh, Lucid got Zato. All right. Who did Antidichin get? Venom. Wow. The level difference, level 85, level 1030.
It's the Toxic Yaoi matchup.
Elucid might have played a little bit of Zato.
I think so. I don't know about Anthony Chen though. I'm gonna say, by the way both of them are moving, no.
I'm unsure as how to commentate this. I'm trying to like find the words, but like
Me too.
they're pressing buttons willy-nilly in neutral right now. I don't know how to commentate that. It's like, yep, there's another button pressed, and yep, they pressed another button there.
Oh, we got some pressure, we got some Zato tech, we know a little bit, but we do get the back throw. Straight out ball set, but we did not get the meaty close slash.
All right, Antidichin knows a tiny little bit, an ever so slight amount. YRC trying to escape the pressure. We're going right into Dark Angel here. Oh, do we find the conversion? We do. I think it's so funny that super does 0 damage, and then after that, because of like 0 scaling, the Venom's buttons do 1 billion damage.
Exactly,
and it's just like the difference between the two is really funny.
It really is.
Oh, all of the back throws are happening.
Oh, shimmy, throw again.
We go into super, we do. Is
Oh,
this
I
enough
don't think it's going to be
time?
fast enough. Oh, just in
it
time.
was. Barely. Antidichin on 1 HP here. Gonna be getting caught by the command grab, and that's enough for Lucid to be on set point now.
Can we keep the random matches going? Can we pull a win in this round? Antidichin has to figure out how to operate Zato, or not Zato, Venom in this specific matchup in order to shut down Elucid.
Lowest of keys. I know commentators aren't supposed to have bias, but right now I'm rooting for whoever's losing because I want to see as much of this as I possibly can. I want to see more
really
randomization. I want to see a game 5 between these two of both hitting random every game. So Lucid making it look like it's not really gonna happen as they take Antidichin through the wall here. Immediately gonna be throwing out Dark Angel. Lucid gonna be going right on over it. Antidichin, the back throw into the corner. Gonna be setting up some balls. All the balls, all the time.
We know a little bit.
It's close. Antidichin's really got to work for it right now, and Elucid had to use burst. We're going for another Dark Angel, baby. Go Dark Angel. Hold down the neutral. It did not work. It did not successfully hold down the neutral. Big counter hit, not able to get the conversion. Trying to go for the run-up. Had to use the burst. They got caught in the 2K2D. Elucid trying to find their way in. 2K2D is very difficult. You got to be very careful. Gonna be getting caught by the overhead. And we were so close to getting another game like that. But Elucid is, in fact, going to be taking it 3-0 and is going to be securing winner's side of Grand Finals. And now Antidichin going to be going on down to the loser side, is going to be waiting in losers finals for their next set. But now we have Jembo versus 20 to 30 Cicadas. Jembo took down our other Resident Nago player in the bracket, Dr. Doom, and now they have to take down 20 to 30 Cicadas. I am going to fill up my cup real quick because I have not had water in a minute, and I am very thirsty, so I'll be right back.
No worries, I've got you covered. going right into it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Whoa, let's rock. Gonna go ahead and get the overhead, yeah. Gold burst, yeah. Spin does not hit anything, but we are gonna find an air stall into a JK, yeah. Find a 2K hard knockdown, yeah. Parry super sex with a man, yeah. Not enough for it to go through the ball just yet, but we are gonna find a tech throw. Counter hit 6H. Reset with the butterfly for the overhead, but we get a back throw, not go classic. You are in a really bad position here now, aren't you? Spurs to keep up the pressure. Like she'll get off of me. 5H, find an ace mark. Bait out the counter or the parry, and we put it in a double 6H for the knockout. Instant round shot with teleport back into the clone teleport forward. Would you get a little bit of the munchies here? Frame trap with the DP. I don't know why I'm commentating like this. This is going to send through the wall as Jimbo, on the last legs of this round, a very different story than what we saw with Jimbo approaching against Dr. Doom. 20 to 30 cicadas seem to be a lot more effective than one person.
I want you to know you had me cracking up the entire time I was grabbing water.
I was wondering if you could hear me.
I have Bluetooth headphones, so I hear everything
Amazing.
from when I'm standing up. I just walk around my house with my headphones on. I did not see. Who was the first match?
It was
Cicadas?
the cicadas.
Cicadas standing strong as they push forward through the rest of this bracket, and they're trying to make their way over into losers finals, but has to climb the mountain that is Jembo here. Unfortunately, Jembo going to be finding their way out of the corner, having to use the burst to find their way back in. Not going to be getting sex with the man today. Unfortunately, I know Jembo's very sad about that one, but no, Cicada's going to be finding their way with the wall break. BRC forward, huge 5P to punish, and a double 6H to clean up the round.
Drop the guillotine on that one. As well as the person, Jimbo gonna have to spin the burst really quickly, but the Cologne is piercing straight through that butterfly. Got a little bit of pressure, keep the plus streams up and going. We have 50 meters, not gonna use it just yet. We're very confident in our ability to win neutral up here. Gonna go ahead and spin it on the 6-6 BRC. Get a trade into another hit for the knockout. I believe is that already 2 games for the Cicadas?
Yeah. Yep, that is 2-0 for Cicadas already. Cicadas is trying to speed run their way through this bracket right now, and giving Jembo a much harder time than Dr. Doom was giving them, and it's not looking too great. But we do still have time to adapt. We still do have at least one more life left. Will Jembo be able to find the adaptations that they need in order to be able to take down the Titan that is 20 to 30 cicadas?
It's a lot of cicadas.
And that is a lot of. That's like at least 2 cicadas.
Yeah, that's like 2 whole cicadas is already a lot of cicadas, you know, but like,
Yeah,
20
yeah,
to
yeah.
30? No, I'm shivering in my timbers, you know.
Shivering in my timbers. Yeah, exactly.
The throws don't stop. Trying to be able to throw, jump.
I was looking for a third throw. I'm not gonna lie.
It would have been really funny if we got the air throw on that one.
The first throw doing like 2 damage is really funny. PRC scaling is so silly.
It really is. And thank goodness, I feel like that was such a good change, honestly, because like,
Oh, it's
getting blown up was a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a great change. This is really
change.
seeing. It's especially really funny on Potemkin when you see Potemkin get a buster and it does like 5 damage. It's like
Exactly.
okay. Oh, the
throw baited.
throw bait. Jembo on their last legs here is doing what they can to stay alive, and they are fighting for survival here. They say that animals on their last legs are when they're at their strongest, and Jembo is definitely showing that here. And until until the 20 to 30 cicadas, they came through and they got the nom noms.
It's a lot of cicadas.
It's a lot of cicadas.
It's a lot of cicadas.
And that is going to be a clean 3-0 for cicadas as they move on into losers finals. It is going to be winner stays from here on. So cicadas is going to be moving on to losers finals and is going to stay on the podium as we wait for our good old Aunt Titty Chin here. And Aunt Titty Chin back on the Slayer. We're going to be getting yet another Nago versus Slayer matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. And this is to see who goes into grand finals for a possibly another. It's possibly no. If Cicadas wins here, we're going to be getting another vampire versus vampire match into grand finals.
Wait, more vampires, please.
I don't know what I want more. If I want cicadas or if I want Aunt Titty Chin in grand finals. Because on one hand, amazing gameplay between cicadas and Elucid, but also Elucid and Aunt Titty Chin going for like the random every match is really really funny. Yeah, while I was gapping, cicadas just kind of quickly finished up that first round there.
Cicadas is wasting no time, but has to spin the burster. That would have been a massive hit to spend a lot of HP on. We're just gonna go ahead and go Wreck into throw here. You have a lot more blood to work with getting the frame trap on the DP. Take the knockdown, keep the corner. Pop the cork there right at the level 3 blood. We want to keep that range for as long as possible, but the cork is going to come undone and we're going to restore a little bit more blood here, seeing us back to level 2. Spin the deflect shield. Give us a little bit more space. Double cross up. Bait out the throw. So all Aunt Titty Chin needs to turn this around to rounds. Counter hit. This is exactly what we need. You might be dead here.
Yeah, the right conversion was found. Aunt Titty Chin able to secure the kill against 20 to 30 cicadas here. And now we're going to be moving up, moseying our butts on the way into round number 3 here. And Cicada is already starting this round off a very explosive Aunt Titty Chin, almost at half HP already. Big counter hit, trying to bait out the burst. Not going to be given in just quite yet, though. Gonna go for the BSU, but Cicada's finding the right time for the burst.
Just gotta keep Aunt Titty Chin locked down here in the corner. Gotta go ahead and spin the gold burst in the jailbreak. Bunker loops on board here. Still got 50 meter to work with, but Toes got clipped by 2S. Level 3. You know what they say, it's a lot of cicadas.
It's a lot of cicadas.
It's a lot of cicadas.
It's like at least 4 cicadas.
Yeah, at least like 4 or 5, you know?
So that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of cicadas, in fact.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to deal with 4 or 5 cicadas.
Yeah. But like,
Duel 1.
I mean, 4 or 5 cicadas is bad, but what about like 6 or 7 cicadas?
That's even worse. That's like, whew, like 4 or 5 was pushing it, but 6 or 7, no, I can't do
I cannot
it.
stand it whenever there's 6 or 7 cicadas in my house.
Literally, specifically 6 or 7.
Yeah, so I'm fine with like 8, you know? It's fine.
Yeah, but 6 or 7, no thank you.
I hate it,
And
you know?
especially not 67 cicadas. That's just
Yeah,
like,
good, especially not 67.
68's fine, but like 67's pushing it.
Yeah, it just irritates me, you know? I just need the it, honestly.
Yeah. It's like my unlucky number, really.
You know, like, do you think, like, how do you think cicadas, like, hold the controller? Like, how do you think they're operating this?
They definitely got 1 cicada on each button. Like they got like a few cicadas for support on the controller, and then they got like 1 cicada per button.
Yeah, but like, do you think like a cicada, like 1 cicada strong enough to push them like a button? Is that why there's like 20 to 30? Because they gotta have like 2 cicadas per button.
I feel like if there's 2 cicadas per button, there might be like a little too many I feel like there's too many cicadas for 20 or 30. I feel like we would need a little more than 20 or 30 cicadas for 2 per button.
Yeah.
I believe that one cicada can press the button. I believe that they're strong enough.
Okay, yeah.
Though Aunt
First
Titty
bait.
Chin here does not believe in 20 to 30 cicadas, and was about to win the round there, but the 20 to 30 cicadas is
There it is.
making it very difficult. But we were able to find the kill there and secure it, and that should be 1-1. It should be 1-1 now.
All tied up.
Free Nago Snite, I want to die. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's fine.
I think it's
It's
not
only
bad.
it's only Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, it's only top 5. It's only top 5.
What's wrong with him?
You know. Lay on the pressure here. Find yourselves a nice little match in the dandy step. Nago's favorite defense. Alpha Hunch getting a nice whip punch on the 2H despite the PRC. Cross up within the Master's Hammer, get the overhead with 5D. Spinning the burst, believing in the ability to win this round, and it might just pay off. 5K, 6H? Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah,
Just gonna
there's
sit a little
the
bit with the
correct.
flow.
Nago combos are so cool. I think Nago combos are some of my favorite combos in the game. They are so flashy. I love
They
them.
are really flashy, despite how like short they are sometimes.
Yeah, they're very flashy, but they're also very controlled, and I love that.
For sure. Big damage here from Anthony Chen. Getting a nice Maba Hunch for the hard knockdown. Keep the corner. Bait the wire C, and you're going down. Can't be doing that one.
On a perfect, too. Both of these players going really back and forth right now, and, you know, both of them very explosive when they get their turns. 20 to 30 cicadas going at it right now, and we find the gold burst bait, and we're going to be sending Aunt Titty Chin through the wall with the super here. Not going to be enough to kill, but Aunt Titty Chin looking a little worse for wear.
Immediate
Fine.
overhead from the cicadas will seal out the round, followed up by a Beyblade. Moving up 2-1. Back and forth so far pretty heavily in this set.
Looking for a game 5, me personally. No, that it doesn't really matter who wins, but like the game 5, I'm just saying, I'm just looking for some more good ass Guilty Gear Strive. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah, but at this point, Cicadas been playing like they just really, really hate going to game 5. Just incredibly aggressive and fast plays, and all rounds have been incredibly, just all their wins have been, you know, Nago speeds.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, 20 to 30 Cicadas going to be starting off the round strong. Aunt Titty Chin finding their way in. Big 5P from Aunt Titty Chin, going to have to force the burst out of the Cicadas here. And the backdash going to be getting caught by Aunt Titty Chin as well. The 2K also catching the backdash, but Cicadas finding the back throw that they need. Yet another gold burst bait, was not able to get the punish on that one, unfortunately. And Titty Chin finding the way back in, maybe trying to throw the Master's Hammer there, but unfortunately not going to find the correct timing. And there it is, Aunt Titty Chin finding the final hit that they need to be able to secure the kill.
Really impressive play there from Aunt Titty Chen. Just really getting used to running offense and navigating defense. The double cross is getting a little cheeky with it even. Catching the throw attempt again with the Master's Hammer. You have to spin burst here if you want to not die. Gonna go ahead and spend it. Good fight. This is huge for Cicadas right now. Bait the wire. See, this is massive. But the 5K doesn't pick up. No, but we get another bite. Which is not fast enough. Wall stick, 6H.
20-30 Cicadas on set point here right now. But Antiti-Chan also just one round away from tying it up into a game 5. Going to be punishing the backdash. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get too much off of that, though. With the deflect shield, oh, I'm so sorry for the dead name. I apologize. Antiti-Chan able to find their way out of the corner. Cicadas trying to go for the Bloodsucker Universe. Not going to pay off, though. The 2S and the 5H. Not going to use an RC to extend the combo here. A little too scaled, maybe. But
Ooh, that might be it.
the
There it
Beyblade is enough for 20-30 Cicadas to find their way into loser side of Grand Finals. Which means we're going to have another Nago versus Slayer set.
Yeah.
Maybe the third one today.
We need more.
Did Doom run into... Wait, Doom ran into Nelv. It's going to be the fourth Nago versus Slayer set today.
Indeed, indeed.
It's wild.
You know, like, that's a lot of Cicadas in Grand Finals, actually. If you
That's
think
a
about
lot
it.
of Cicadas in Grand
If you
Finals.
really think about it.
I thought only 2 people were supposed to be in Grand Finals. Why'd they let 20-30 Cicadas into Grand Finals? Like, that seems like unfair. Like there's a clear disadvantage that Elucid has here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's I don't know, it's just a lot of Cicadas, honestly. But
It's a lot of Cicadas.
it's a lot of Cicadas.
We'll see if Elucid is going to be strong enough to push back against 20-30 Cicadas, because you know we haven't seen this set yet. Also, I thought it was going to be Nago versus Slayer, but it seems Elucid is kind of locking in on the Kai today,
We've been spared.
which I mean, it could be a matchup thing, or it could just be Elucid wanting to play some Kai. Who knows? But either way, Elucid starting off very strong for sure. Going to be getting caught by the Gold Burst, though. 20-30 Cicadas going to be getting a little bit of pressure going, but Elucid finding the run-up 2K2D that they need to start getting the pressure going again. BRC forward, not letting the backdash go unpunished. Not enough to get sent through the wall, but one more interaction to do it, and Elucid finds the throw and is able to secure the first round of Grand Finals.
You know, it's always so impressive to see how easily Elucid switches characters in brackets. Like, it's just like, you know, the Slayer was doing really well, but just pull out the Kai PK for Grand Finals. Why not? In Grand Finals.
And this is exactly what I was talking about as well earlier with Elucid. Elucid has just like such great like game fundamentals overall, and has played all these characters enough that like Elucid could pick up almost any character in the game right now and do really well in a bracket format like that.
For sure.
Like he can play almost all of the cast at a very competent level, and I feel like Elucid's been doing a pretty good job at putting that on display here in this bracket. And that is Elucid. Speaking of, that is Elucid taking the first match of Grand Finals.
Very nice, and a very clean round from Elucid. Spacing on points, offense and routing on points. Not a flaw in that game plan. Cicadas are going to have to find a way to crack his shell if they want to win this one.
Absolutely. And just for a reminder for those at home, since Cicadas came from the loser side, that means that they have to win 2 sets against Elucid. If they win this set, the bracket gets reset and you go into Grand Finals reset, and then the winner of that set will be the actual determinant of the tournament. So, but Elucid only has to win 1 set. If Elucid wins this set, it's over. So, you know, Cicadas has to work really hard if they want to be able to claim that first spot.
Gonna go ahead and get it by Elucid. Being patient on the burst here, not really wanting to spend it, letting Cicadas have their way in the corner like that. Focusing on this round, I'm gonna go ahead and start with a nice little far slash counter hit, sending Cicadas to the corner, but Cicadas finding a nice 2P mash out. It might look like Cicadas like defense on just kinda like randomly mashing. It might just look haphazard, but it's very... I haven't seen it go wrong for them just yet. Nothing has ever been mistaken, messed up. Nothing ever just really... They're always right. Whenever they mash or they back throw. Elucid on the back foot, just a little bit of HP.
Very scary position if you're Lucid here at 1 HP, while Cicadas has 100 meter to work with, and unfortunately not going to be able to make the comeback there. Cicadas is going to find the 5K and tie it up 1-1.
A very swift turnaround from the Cicadas.
Yeah, I mean, like, as you're saying with the mashes, you know, what I've learned with mashing is, like, if you mash a button in a crazy spot and it works, you'll be called a god. And if it doesn't work, you'll be called stupid. And why in the hell did you press there? So, you know, mash with your, mash knowing that it's a gamble. Not just for whether or not you'll succeed, but also with whether or not you'll be ridiculed or praised.
No, I don't know, I was gonna say something like really funny. Chat, can you pretend that I said something really funny? Is that a thing we can do?
That was
Thank
so
you,
funny,
Ion.
dude.
Thank
You're
you, Ion.
hilarious.
I'm so funny. Through the wall with the Ride the Lightning. I don't think this will be quite enough, but we still have 50 meter to work with in this round. Hard knockdown, and we're gonna be able to get a little bit of a mix up here too. Ooh, and he gets baited! Great awareness from Cicadas. We have just a little bit of HP, but that's all we need here. One more hit, and the projectile from Kyle Kisuke will be enough to seal the round. The Lucid pulling through on set count now. By 1 round.
Good old Kyle Kisuke. Oh, back throw incident from Elucid.
What an idea.
Baiting out the throw from Cicadas. And forcing their burst out as well. Big counter hit JS as well. Going to be setting up the H projectile Oki. This is looking not great for Cicadas right now. One more long move could do it. And there we go. Elucid finding the conversion with the Ride the Lightning is going to secure the match and take the lead in the set 2-1.
It's back and forth for sure, but it's a very swift back and forth. Just like one person takes a quick game sweep and then another person takes a quick game sweep, and it's kind of been the theme for this night, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a lot of back and forth with all of the players throughout the entire bracket, and I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. I think constant back and forth is amazing. It makes for an incredibly interesting and hype set.
Oh, for sure. Finding ourselves a little bit of a Beyblade action here. Having Lucid spin the burst. Shock stay online, spin the Pure C to keep ourselves safe. A lot of damage racking up here in the corner. Catch the backdash with the close slash.
To 30 Cicadas just needs one more round to tie it up in a game 5. Lucid playing very patient on defense. Going to be getting caught by the 2S though. Cicadas on such high blood has to play very patient as well. The blood is going down now. Big 2H. Going to be sniping Lucid out of the sky there. Be popping today. 5H into the overhead DP, finding the RC to be able to get the 6H. We are going to be going into a game 5.
Game 5 already. What a swift set.
Now the question is, who will win this? Because it's been constant back and forth for who's been winning the matches. And Elucid won the first one, which means that if we continue in the order that we were going into, Elucid would win this match. So can Cicadas kind of break that rhythm and get a bracket reset going?
Fully possible. We are going to go ahead and put Elucid back into the corner. Nice counter hit 2S. Force Elucid to spin that burst, and we are going to get a nice little interaction there. Elucid turning things back into their favor.
Cicadas making it really hard for Elucid to safely approach. Though we are, great IBFD from Elucid, forcing the BSU to whiff there. And now Elucid has an opportunity here to get some pressure going. Use the threat of meter to just kind of make himself safe instead of actually being safe. This is what they're talking about. when they say you're only minus if you're a babe.
Pretty much.
I mean, Elusive was safe, perfectly safe there. Basically was not minus. Now Lucid also on tournament point here. Cicadas has to win 2 more rounds if they want to be able to get a bracket reset.
Or knockdown into the H projectile Oki. Very kind of a slow neutral here. Lucid just very willing to sit back and let the projectiles roll, but we are going to get punished for instant air dashing straight towards our opponent. Rather than into the corner here. Frame trap from the DP. Burst is back, but I don't think we want to spend it here just yet.
Yeah, playing it safe, keeping the burst for the next round. We are going into a double Luigi right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is tournament point and bracket reset point right now. This round will determine whether or not the tournament is over here and now.
You know, that's a lot of Luigis.
That's like at least 2 Luigi.
Oh
Cicada,
no!
It's like we might be getting a bracket reset here if we find the right conversion. Is this enough to kill? Not enough.
Yet.
But a chip
We
help
still have 50 meter.
so difficult for Elusive to be able to get anything going.
Plus frames. Going low.
And it's a bracket reset! Cicadas found the 2S. We are resetting the bracket. We're running it back 0-0. This is now the final set of the tournament. This is the true grand finals. This is the grand finals to end all grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Cicadas was able to break the rhythm and secure a bracket reset here. Are we gonna... I'm looking for a Game 10 grand finals. Are we gonna be getting a Game 10 grand finals?
Well, looks like we're getting a 5th Nago Slayer this time instead.
So I was right. See, you all thought I was wrong when I said that we were going to get another one because Elusive decided to start on the Kai, but wrong. I was right.
Slicing through with that 5H, trying to find an overhead here, but Elusive's ready, but gonna get caught by the 2D frame trap after the 2K. He's really gonna eat it first round. Perfect. Going to all the cicadas.
So many cicadas. It's so many cicadas.
It's a lot of cicadas.
There's a lot of cicadas. And these cicadas are definitely making Elusive have to really work for this win if he really wants it. 5H coming through. Not going to be enough to kill the Mappa Hunch. Going to be finding their way out of the corner here. Cicadas has to be very patient if they want to be able to get the win here. 5P anti-air from Elusive. Not going to be enough to kill here. We go for the super. We go for the super. Can Elusive stay alive here in this round? Is that a safe jump? Do we see it? Safe jump successfully?
Oh no!
No!
The fake jump. We were tricked. We were lied to, deceived.
There's going to be Cicadas taking the first match of the Grand Finals reset. It's looking really good for Cicadas right now.
Pulling ahead for the first time in the bracket. I want to let you all know. Let me pull up Cicadas bracket path real quick, because this is kind of absurd. This is all the way from losers. From, after losing to, Aunt Turi-chan.
Yep. Yeah, Cicadas won their first set in winners, and then, unfortunately lost the game 5 to Aunt Turi-chan, and then has just been, crawling their way through losers top 8 the entire time to get to where they are now, and definitely making Elusive work for it for sure, but Elusive still standing tall and is able to not quite able to find the conversion. Cicadas decided that they wanted to gamble this, and it worked out. Not exactly a hero burst, but definitely a very risky burst to have gone for, but it did work out for Cicadas. Now Elusive kind of on the back foot here. We do find our way out with the 2H though. We'll be slowly pushing Cicadas back into the corner. Great whiff punish with the Mappa Hunch from Elucid there. We'll be going into all these setups, catching the backdash. Pile bunker through the wall. We're going to be keeping the meter for the round start here. That was definitely an interaction of all time. Both players both chose paper twice.
Pretty much. Both looking for throw in that situation, but now Elucid's trying to look up for where the Cicadas wants to get a throw in. You cannot be losing this game. Able to find a throw, but we did have to spin the burst to get there.
Lucid taking just a little bit of a nibble out of Cicadas. I can't imagine Cicadas taste very good, but if it's what Elucid likes, then it's what Elucid likes. Not going to really judge him for his tastes there. But a big JK not able to find the full conversion, but the backdash still not able to find the full conversion, unfortunately.
Late
Right
throw. Master's Hammer giving those plus strings, looking for the shimmy, just not wanting to deal with it, going to go ahead and spin for the YRC. Catch the backdash with the Bloodsucking Universe. Back throw. That was supposed to be the Naga doing that. Bloodstream's going to be overhead looking for a 6H here, but it's going to go ahead and spin the Deflect Shield instead of opting for a burst. 50 meter to make that safe. And the blood pop.
Oh! And Elucid was ready for the blood pop, staying very patient. Very good stuff from Elucid. Looking really bad for him, but was able to pull through and tie up the set 1-1. We are still going back and forth between these two right now.
It'll be a long set, is what I predict.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like we're getting a Game 10 Grand Finals tonight. I feel like this is a Game 10.
I think so.
In my soul, even. In my ions of gravity beams, I feel it.
Your Ion Vision.
Yep.
With backdash from the Master's Hammer, trying to get out of the corner, but it's not going to do much as that. Elucid, oh, double with throw. There's the classic Nago defense that I love and know. Not spending the meter, the threat of Piercy was enough to keep Elucid from pressing. There's the Piercy.
Very good pressure from Cicadas. Elucid just one mistake away from losing the round. Unfortunately, barely out of the throw range that Cicadas needed. Are we going to be getting another burst here? We're getting another burst here. Cicadas wants to secure this round. Beyblade in with the RC.
Oh, no.
Not going to be getting caught by the tap dust.
They had it.
Elucid able to stay patient and stay calm and able to secure the round there. Very good stuff. Now Elucid on the offense here, making it very difficult for Cicadas. Cicadas not in the greatest of spots, but the backdash on the Bloodsucking Universe though. Now the tables have been turned and you're the one in the corner, but Elucid still able to find the conversion. Not going to be using the RC to extend the pressure. Back throw, last opportunity from Cicadas here.
Don't burst, don't burst. Don't burst. Overhead not quite reaching, looking to keep it up, going down, going to spin the burst. We want to end it here and now, but it's not gonna pay off.
That was a wild round. My emotions were high for that one.
Insane round here from both players. Cicada go ahead and find a throw. Elucid once again in that corner. Scary situation, but we are going to find a matchup on the teleport. Looking to run a 50-50 here. Are we Millie of H?
Oh, the backdash getting caught by the 5H. One missed calculation away, and it could be over for Elucid. But Elucid going to be getting some pressure going. We go for the reset, and we successfully get it. Not going to be enough to kill, but this does put Cicadas in a very difficult spot. The YRC coming out.
Look at
Big throw bait! Oh my god!
Feeling it in his bones, Elucid able to jump through the throw attempt, putting him ahead 2-1.
This is a crazy set. Oh my lord, I'm so glad I'm here for this.
I'm sad.
Holy.
I am sad for this. watching this through to the end. I was gonna have to, but it's you get what I'm saying.
Yep. Elucid once again up 2-1 in this set. Is Cicadas going to be able to bring this to a Game 10 Grand Finals? Or will Elucid take it here at 9 games? I was about to say Elucid, and I hate everything.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, basically that.
Oh no! Back hit Pablo does not connect, and we are gonna get hit by the close slash. Spin the meter for the hard knockdown, restore some blood there too. Can we make it work for us? Can we make it work for us? Hard knockdown, run some offense here. Papa Hunch not coming in clutch. Nope, more plus frames on that.
Cicadas able to find the kill there. 1 round away from taking it to another Game 5.
Forced to burst in the frame trap there. 66 plus frames catch the whiff on the Master's Hammer. Whiff throw.
Oh no!
Ooh, this is scary.
Big counter hit for Elucid here. I'm pretty sure that was a reset, that because
Ooh.
6H is not true in the pile bunker anymore. This is a very sticky situation if you are Cicadas.
Ooh.
This is terrifying if you're Elucid right now. Massive 6P though!
Still got burst. We spin the burst. Hold the burst.
Cicadas, most of the time, trying to go for the burst in that kind of situation, but decided to hold it this time. And Elucid, another opportunity. Elucid is once again on tournament point here. Bloodsucking Universe coming out from Cicadas though, and even Elucid pinned down really hard in the corner at the moment.
Elucid just being very patient right now, waiting for his turn, biding his time. He knows his time will come, but will he have enough time?
And we are going into Game 10 Grand Finals. What did I say? I felt it in my Ion Gravity Beams. I felt it. I knew it was going to happen. I could sense it.
Sense it in the ions.
Yep. Indubitably.
Who's up beaming the ions?
Me, I am.
Yeah, the known ion beamer.
Yep. I am Ion's #1 beamer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going into the final game of the factory number 31. We got one last game for you guys, and it's going to be in a Game 10 Grand Finals between 20 to 30 Cicadas and Elucid. 20 to 30 Cicadas is starting it off very strong at the moment. Great call out for Elucid there, but Cicadas opting to go for the burst to keep Elucid pinned in the corner, not able to get the OTG, giving Elucid an opportunity, trying to mix up Cicadas, but the throw coming out.
Oh no, this is not looking good for Elucid right now. This is not what you want to see. Down your burst. On the 5k, the patience from Cicadas here. Take the hard knock on your back in the corner, Elucid on the back foot, on the tournament point here. You cannot afford to lose this round. 50 meter. How do we spend it?
Oh no, not looking great for Elucid. Has to play so incredibly patient here. Cicadas in such a great spot.
Oh, withdraw. This could be the opportunity that we need. We need this opportunity right now to make anything work here. We still have 50 meters, so we can get some tricky things on when we're going for the pile bunker. Cross up. The loops coming through. We have taken the health bar lead now. All we need is one more hit, but we're gonna go ahead and send the wires here. My turn on the offense. Will this be enough to kill though? Just enough.
Barely enough to kill. We are going into a Game 5 final round. Yet another one. We got another double Luigi on our hands here, folks. 20 to 30 Cicadas starting it off very strong with the pressure already. Elucid up in the corner. Gonna be catching with the 2K. Not gonna be sending Elucid through the wall. Yet the burst coming in the nick of time.
50-meter M burst on the side of the cicadas. Gotta hit 6P, but we aren't gonna find anything yet. We have to eat the burst. Get me in there, spin the meter to start the offense, but it's not gonna quite be enough. 2S are gonna come through and we're gonna try to get a meaty here. That 5P gonna be enough to get the cicadas off of us. Oh, this is bad. Oh, never mind. Everything's okay. Everything's perfectly fine. No, turn it around
Been
point.
last so long. The map launch though! Coming out, not able to get the pile bunker, but catching the backdash! This is down to the line.
scary.
Elusive with 50 meters. That's going to be very difficult. Holding the Master's Hammer. The JK overhead.
What a fuzzy.
Blows out this set.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner for the factory number 31, and it is Elucid in quite possibly the most tense Guilty Gear Strive set I have seen in a long time. Man, that
What?
was a set.
What a set. I am so glad I was able to actually sit on calm through this one.
That was amazing. Wow, that was man, that was one of the best
What?
Guilty Gear sets I've seen in a minute, man. That was good.
Well, congratulations to Elucid for a Team Factory victory. Winning the home courts.
Absolutely incredible set from both Elucid and 20 to 30 Cicadas, both playing absolutely phenomenally throughout this entire tournament. Elucid just barely coming out on top by like an inch. Like that was like by a hair, barely. Anybody could have taken that set. Absolutely anybody could have taken that set. But Elucid was able to officially come out on top this time around. And yeah, that I do believe is going to be the end for the stream today. That is going to be all from the factory for this week. I am Ion Gravity Beam, and Aistu, where can the people find you?
Yeah, Twitch is or my Twitter is currently on the stream page. You can find me there. My Twitch is also linked on there too if you want to find me there. I stream occasionally, but I haven't really done it super. I'm planning on doing it more often. But in the meantime, of course, where can they find you, Ion?
Well, you can all find me over on Twitter at Ion Gravity Beam. Same for over on the Twitch. I've been tweeting a little more on the Twitter as of recently. I've been having fun doing that. I'm wanting to stream more, but it's going to be after Combo Breaker. I'm preparing for Combo Breaker at the moment, so probably no. Actually, there would be like one more stream for me, and that's going to be for second week of Jeep League. But then after that, like no more streams until after Combo Breaker. But after Combo Breaker, I do plan on coming back and doing a bunch more streaming. I have a lot of things that I want to do. So, if you all want to find me over there, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. But I do believe that's going to be all from us. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your night. And take care, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye. Have a good one. Mwah.